sure.
We're good.
You can pull it closer to you.
Yeah, so you don't have
That
to.
way you're more comfortable.
Well, I'm gonna move it around.
It can be right here.
Yeah.
right up in there.
Yeah, you want to talk right into it.
I don't want to talk about it.
You gotta,
Yeah,
you
that
gotta
big
go deep.
black
with it.
thing right in front of your face.
Well, it is the Diplomat's old one. That's true.
That's my old one. Yeah, this is the Diplomats.
Ugh.
But
Careful, don't get too close.
on the board, it's the Diplomat spot, so therefore it's okay that it's big and black.
There we go.
Congratulations, you took over the Diplomat, our Nigerian prince.
At least for today. We'll see what happens. And this is weird. I've got everybody's things to control now.
Oh, you sure you can handle that now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
He's good at
good.
handling 5 guys. 4 guys.
Talking about burgers and fries.
I ain't talking about burgers and fries.
Hard no.
Yeah, he's got sound effects over there.
I have a few,
Yeah.
but some of them are louder than others, so you never know how loud it's going to come out. That one's not very loud, but
He said cock.
that was a pretty good one.
So obviously the fuck you Florida man, fuck you Viking.
Oh
fuck
yeah, we
you
got all
Diplomat.
those. This was
I heard that on the
You can
podcast.
hear Diplomat loud and clear on that one.
Oh yeah,
He was personally.
He put his heart and soul into that one.
He put his cock and balls into that.
Suck this motherfucker.
he didn't give a shit. But then we got the
Fuck you, Diplomat.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Viking.
Yeah.
you can tell how better our sound quality has gotten over the time because that one's so
They're
much
more clear.
So Viking, yours is much more clear.
Well, it's
that was a lot more personal because it was just the three.
because I'm liberal.
Definitely. We said it with our chest.
Yeah.
Whole chest.
The whole chest.
The whole chest.
You guys wanted me to hear that from home.
Nice. Oh, well, that wasn't much of a... Well, whatever. Welcome to another episode.
Like we have a planned intro anyway.
Welcome to another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I am your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm the Viking.
Florida man.
I'm 30 and 5'6", and today we have our first official guest, my brother, who we shall be referring to as Sped.
Hello.
Yeah,
We're here,
go
we're
ahead
here.
and
We'll talk a little bit about yourself without
talk
revealing
about
too.
yourself. He's also a letter carrier.
Also-
I know.
He's the one that got me into being a letter carrier. He's the reason why I scored a 31 on my test.
You scored at 31?
Yeah, because of you. When we took that entrance exam,
He-
you took it with me.
He's blamed you from day one.
First off, let's get this on the record. I did not take his test with him.
Yes, you did. I was like, "Hey, help me with this.
shit.
Help me with this test." You're like, "Okay." Then you
Ooh,
sat
family
next
drama.
to me on the phone the entire time. Like, "Hey, what did you put for this one?" I was like, "Oh, I wouldn't do this. Wouldn't do that. So we'll do this one."
Okay, maybe that did happen. Anyways, he still got the job, so
That's true.
Well,
Desperate times.
I was going to say,
Desperate times. It was real desperate.
It only took them months.
Post-COVID, we were real desperate.
they'll hire anyone.
Yeah.
Literally, come get a job, people. Come get a job.
Yeah.
Well-
he also got our cousin hired too.
That is
Okay.
trendy.
This is true. It's a family of postals.
Well, you actually have, do you have an uncle or something that worked?
No.
No,
No, did we?
no. I think you were the first one.
I was the first in many, and then you.
Well, okay. Name drop. All right. So we're going to
All
bleep that out. Our cousin.
Sorry.
All right. Add that to the doc sport.
Well, that was quick.
Did we not?
Even though it says Viking, we're still going to count it. So, all right, one of the docs.
That's true. It's
Yeah,
just
always wait.
At this point, it's just everyone. Anyone who
yeah.
docs.
How many times have we doxed today?
Docked or doxed?
Doxed.
well.
Okay.
I
Still young.
haven't
All right. So continuing
doxed
on.
anybody since college.
So here's the thing. We have this bracket that we talked about the last time.
last week.
But we also have a lot of stories that have come up this week. So
Which I was told by the Viking beforehand that we should only do the first round.
depending on how fast this goes,
Yeah.
because there are definitely some current event type stories that
An interesting topic. We came
You
upon
look too
this week.
happy.
Well, there was one that was a really interesting topic that got brought up this week.
Yeah.
And we're curious about your opinion.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, definitely. And actually, since Sped's here,
I'm gonna have to get used to this.
That's fucking awesome. Actually, hearing a conversation just makes it so much better.
I'd like to hear what he has too.
Yeah.
But anyways, so
All right, so as we'll repeat from last time, so I found on TikTok, now that the Super Bowl's over, what do you guys have to look forward to? And I saw a TikTok video where a guy created a 16-item bracket on what all a stereotypical guy would enjoy. This includes having boobs over ice cream, butts over a no-wipe dump, bacon over sundresses, and sex over video games. Now, some of these you can do at the same time,
but that's not how we're
doing it. But you also got to take into account.
This is more about what would you prefer?
Like an ice cold beer over a perfect golf shot. A lot of times when you're golfing nowadays, you're drinking beer. So
all the time.
Yeah. Whiskey.
It improves your score, doesn't it?
You
forget how to count.
It improves your attitude, at least.
The only place where you can drink and drive.
So it's like Oxy. You just feel numb to it.
Whatever. It just helps things along.
I think it was a hole-in-one, dude.
Sure.
It's in the fucking water.
Oh, yeah, real quick.
Since we're at the beginning of the episode and the most people that are still listening are tuned in, maybe listening. So if you haven't left by now, we did get a Google Voice number. You can call it and leave a voicemail. You can text it and leave a text message.
If you know when we're recording, you can call in potentially.
Well, that potentially, but this is not going to be like a manned phone. So I'm just leaving it here. So we'll only see it when we come in to do the podcast.
Right. That's why I said if you know when we're recording, then you can call in.
That's true. You'd have to have some pretty good insider knowledge to know when we're recording, though, because
it changes.
It changes. Yeah. Anyways, this number.
Not really, since the diplomat isn't here.
He was the main one. Yeah.
It changed today.
It's supposed to be at 4 o'clock. Now we're at fucking 2.
It did change. So it changed twice today. But anyways, so real quick, this number is 216-223-8209. It's also on the description of the podcast itself. So yeah, have fun with it. Let us know what you think.
Text us, leave us comments, leave us hate comments. Send any of your fan fiction in.
Yeah, if you want to be a hater, be a hater. I don't care.
Content's content, baby.
That's right.
Content's good content.
For disclaimer, we will keep your name anonymous if you want it anonymous.
No, fuck that. Everyone's getting
everyone's
getting doxxed.
But we will read or play these messages over the
unless you literally say,
"Do not."
My name is. Then because it's not going to matter because it's just going to be a phone number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't have any contacts I do have a couple contacts.
Well, I'm just saying, if they want to be left anonymous, we will. If not, we will plan to say your name otherwise.
If you leave a voicemail, just don't leave your name or whatever, and we very well will probably play it over the air, especially if it's something
funny.
Particularly funny.
Or
of course we also don't have a high standard of what's funny.
That's true. Or like you're being a hater. You can be a hater and call us a hater, and I'll definitely play that because that's fun.
Well, then any feedback is good.
Yeah, that's all
content's good content.
Was it negative?
Negative feedback is still feedback.
Negative PR.
Negative press is still press.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so anyway, back to the bracket. So we have things we have to choose from, and we're gonna go about them.
Our first one is boobs or ice cream.
This is a simple one.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Yeah.
How hot is it?
No, you're right.
That's the thing, though. You got to take into account.
It's boobs.
He's gonna say ice cream.
No. Hey, if she's wearing a white T-shirt and it's really hot,
he's going to
go with boobs.
He's going to say frozen yogurt or ice cream. That one's pretty unanimous. We'll go boobs on that one.
Yeah. I'm going
boobs. It's a boobs.
Okay,
boobs.
so that's an all around boobs. I mean, maybe if we weren't all white males sitting here, it might be different. I don't know, but too bad. Now you gotta situate yourself here.
So I can write on it. All right, yoga pants or freshly baked bread straight out of the oven. I feel like this one's another obvious one.
Now, who's making the bread?
Yeah, who's making the bread?
Panera with their fucking crack lemonade or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, they're supercharged.
Yeah,
I don't think they're selling yoga
pants here.
Yeah, I'd have to go.
Well, that's why I asked who's making the bread, because
Now, is
Honestly,
it a big girl in yoga pants?
Define big girl. Are we talking big or thick?
See, I don't.
Like
Does she have
400
a
pounds.
butt or no butt?
These are all things you got to take into account.
That's what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
I mean, my big thing is
Walmart
I love bread, but
Clearly.
I also I'm aware that
That's why you need to just speak your mind.
and that's why we speak up.
Yeah.
but I prefer a girl in a nice tight pair of jeans over yoga pants.
High waisted
Oh,
jeans.
so he's going to pick bread.
No, we already
jeans.
talked about high waisted jeans.
Yeah.
Those are not a thing.
Papa Smurf does not like high waisted jeans.
They're terrible.
It's the trend, though. Let's
Fuck the trend.
fair enough. Okay.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong.
I put out a PSA on the last podcast about that specific thing.
No, I mean, once again, I think it goes back to we're guys.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why some of these are going to be easy. Some of these are going to be a little tougher.
Look, bread is really good, but honestly, sometimes homemade bread, like
you
doesn't-
try your
I mean,
best,
it
but it still
doesn't
doesn't
hit.
come out right.
I mean,
yeah.
bread in a bread machine, that's fun.
But I've never had
that's
like
very
homemade,
rare. Yeah.
like homemade bread.
I have a bread machine from when we lived in my townhouse. It is still in the basement. We haven't touched it since we moved to my house.
exactly. Like that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe if you're going to a bakery
Yeah.
and they have,
But you have to go to like the baker like 6, 7 in the morning, like every day to get like
But
fresh
the
bread.
problem is, like, even if you like, places like Olive Garden and,
Nah,
Texas
that
Roadhouse
doesn't-
that has fresh baked bread,
That's all frozen.
it's previously frozen. It's just,
Yeah.
heated up.
yeah.
So I'm gonna assume the answer will be yoga pants on this one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
I
yoga pants.
I think on that one and that one, yeah, it's got to be.
Sorry.
All right. Ice cold beer or a perfect golf shot. Now you actually have an input because you probably played golf the most recently out of all of
I
us.
don't know if I'll call it playing, but I attempted it.
I played last year.
He played earlier this year.
No,
well,
I played
technically
last year.
last year, but you played in like October or whatever.
Nudie Magazine Day.
I'm going to go with an ice cold beer.
See, this one's hard because I don't like beer and I don't play golf.
So, but here's the thing, like, you're out mowing the fucking lawn or whatever
Yeah.
on a
You're
summer
definitely
day.
having a fucking ice
You-
cold
oh,
beer.
yeah. You come in
after
and-
work.
You come
after
in and
stacking, 8 things of wood, you pop open a nice cold beer.
Yeah, I guess in that situation, yeah.
I mean,
ice
that's-
cold beer. Or,
to me, that's when you see like ice cold beer, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's I don't drink beer really either.
Yeah.
But in those
Go to
instances,
a Guardians game, you get a nice fucking big pint of beer.
yeah,
Fucking set that down.
that
I guess it depends on the situation and atmosphere for the beer as well. Because what if you hit a hole in one?
Well, that's what I asked. I said, "What's the perfect golf shot?" Because a hole in one, that's pretty
That's
fucking.
pretty rare. But what if you sink like a 60-foot putt?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty good golf shot too.
I mean, can we count a hole in one on putt-putt? Because,
Technically, yes.
That's technically golf. It's mini golf.
Right.
golf.
It's Sped golf.
that's exciting.
I think the problem with that is
But we're more accustomed
we
to.
don't really play golf.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Okay, that's even better. If you got shot the perfect golf shot and you don't play golf, wouldn't it be better than?
But
a
we
beer you
would
could
know
always
what a
have?
perfect golf shot is.
You would know.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd still know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you're
rarely
talking,
play.
300 yard, 3 par, 4 par, and you hit that thing in one shot. You're like, holy fuck.
Like if Viking goes to golf today and he hits a hole in one, I'm pretty sure that's the perfect golf shot.
That's called.
and he'll never go
And then
golfing.
he'll never
Yes,
go golfing.
He'll get on the first hole. I'm done.
That's called a fucking miracle.
and then he'll never golf again. He'll be like, yeah, I got a hole in one the last time I golfed.
I played a perfect round of golf. You had one fucking shot, one ball.
Oh, around the golf is 18 holes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
That's true.
Is it though? What if the weather prevents it?
But I
Well,
scored
then you
a
don't
1 on
finish
the
it.
whole round because
You
I didn't
still
play the
fucking
rest, so
golf.
those are all zeros.
And then you could have your ice cold beer after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm feeling the consensus is beer.
Beer, yeah.
Yeah, it's still gonna be
Even
beer.
if the people that don't, even like you, Viking, that don't drink beer, it's the feeling
it's
of
the either or, and the feeling of a nice cold alcoholic beverage, whether it's a hard lemonade or
Yeah,
something like
maybe
that.
that.
After,
hard lemonade. You prefer?
ew.
You
Fucking
prefer hard
nasty.
dude,
lemonade?
I would drink a Four Loko over a beer.
What the fuck?
Old school, original formula.
Depends on the beer of choice.
Dude,
Four Loko or natural
when I was
or
in
Busch,
Pittsburgh,
then I probably choose Four
when I was in
Loko.
Pittsburgh for college, I had a Four Loko. I drank half of it, had a buzz, walked to the bar, came back and drank the other half and got another buzz.
Oh yeah, that stuff was amazing.
Yeah.
If you didn't get that, they're old.
I could tell by their beards and their.
He's not young.
He's 29.
Technically,
You are.
Shut up. No, you already admitted you're over 39 now, so you're done.
All right, so that one was beer. Let's go to the next one. The number 7 slot. Butts or a no wipe dump?
Butts.
I'm a butt guy, so I'm going
Yeah.
butts all day.
Yeah.
so
I just
this is
had
funny.
one of those.
That's what I'm saying.
I did too.
In the past week, I've had a couple no wipe dumps that were pretty
That's
nice.
the constipation.
Right, the problem. We brought this
all
up
that
before.
oxy.
We brought we brought this up before. The problem with a no wipe dump, although it's awesome, you don't know it's a no wipe dump until you wipe.
Until you wipe, yeah.
And you know it's a butt when you look at the butt.
Yeah. Unless it's the front butt.
That's called a fupa. That's a fupa.
No fupas. We're
That's a Walmart girl.
People
Gail
at
Lewis.
Walmart.
Gail Lewis, whatever her name is. This is a
That
no-brainer.
was such a great song. People at Walmart.
Is it a no brainer? That is a tough one, I think. But
The thing is,
A no wipe
it's a
dump,
delayed with the no wipe dump. It's a delayed satisfaction though, because you have to test the waters.
you still have to, yeah.
You still
But it's
have
still
to
pretty
lie.
rare as well, though, of no wipe.
If you're testing the waters, you're going too low.
But you still have to get that initial wipe in while
the satisfaction of the no wipe dump.
Do you like dip your toilet paper in the water before you wipe, like a
sometimes
wet
gotta get
nap?
a little extra clean.
Like a self-made bidet with your urine and feces.
No.
No.
All right, it's
butts.
it's butts.
You tried.
He works out. I work out.
Do you, though?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called walking 10 miles a day. That's why I have a great ass right now. That's the one thing my wife.
See,
That's
butts?
the one thing my wife has said. She's like, since you started doing this job, I love your ass.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
That tracks.
I think she just likes to see me walk away.
I love to see you. Hate to see you leave. I love when you walk away.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure she's okay with me leaving. Especially after the conversations I've had with her this week. We'll get to that.
All right, next one: bacon or sundresses?
Oh, this one's a tough one.
I know
This
what
one's
I'm doing.
tough.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm going sundresses.
I'm not a fan of bacon, really.
Yeah.
You're fucking sped.
I like. I just don't
mean,
eat enough
can
bacon. It's kind of like the
Fortiman-
golf
can
shot. I
Fortiman
just don't
even
have
eat
enough.
bacon?
You can have turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
Because you're Jew, bro.
I forgot I was Jewish.
Chaim.
I mean, what is it about sundresses, though? Like, I mean, I get it.
I think,
but
so I've actually
you
after
never,
we talked about
like-
this, I saw it.
They're
It's-
dangerous.
So is bacon
it's
technically, too,
their-
though.
That's a different
Accidents
kind of
happen.
Yeah, one will kill you, one will get you arrested.
One will get you 18
Or
years of
two
child
could kill
support.
you.
Yeah,
So one will kill you, one get 18 years of child
a
support.
lot of it comes from the design. They're very light and flowy, and obviously guys are attracted to motion, like their eyes automatically go to
like
motion.
It
fish.
shapes the body. just
And
perfect.
if shapes the body and that flowy skirt at the bottom, especially when the wind blows on the spring day, you might get a
goes
glimpse.
up.
It's like, ooh.
that first day in
You're
spring.
staying there, at, on a park on a windy day, just watching the women in sundresses going, come on, gust of wind.
You had to
Gust of
make
wind.
Well,
you
you're
had
sitting in a park,
you had to
though,
make
it's
it
not
creepy, huh? You had to make it creepy.
Yeah.
You just go to parks and just sit there and just wait.
I have an excuse. I have a kid.
Oh, so you're watching the kids.
I may.
Are you preparing for your time as Santa? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I may be the lone vote here, but I'm bacon.
See, it's hard because I love bacon, but,
You just hate cops.
not all cops.
Remember, all cops are bastards.
No, I've never said that.
I'm still bacon.
Gotta leave this one up for a vote, or is it? Majority rule.
Sundress.
I think
Sundress.
it's the majority.
Sundress?
Yeah. I'm indecisive because I like both.
Do we
But,
do a
So
coin
you're,
toss?
So-
abstaining, but then you're bacon.
yeah.
You have to pick one.
Yeah.
So right now it's
If it's
3v1.
if they're both in front of you right now, what do you choose?
Yeah, that's
clearly,
the
clearly
point.
you're choosing bacon, but
That's the point of the
He's just gonna
bracket.
attack my weight all day.
Yeah. I mean,
Attack his pedal stash. Make it even.
if Sundress wins, Sundress
Okay,
wins.
fine.
That's fine. My vote was just for
That what
bacon.
you tell
That's
the
all.
dad?
what's up?
Yeah.
Is that what you tell the dad?
No.
I'm gonna go with sundresses.
Sundresses. All right.
You hold it wrong, but whatever. Hey, brackets work out weird
Yes,
sometimes.
yeah.
Maybe we just want to
Technically,
pay
bacon
into
was
child support.
bacon was the number one choice on this side of the bracket.
Who made the bracket?
Just some guy I found. On TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's at the top
Yeah.
of that bracket. So
All right, whiskey and cigars versus pizza. Now this you
Pizza.
can do at the same time though.
no, but that
That defeats the purpose.
that doesn't matter. So again, I don't drink much, and I don't smoke anymore.
I've never liked cigars.
But a freshly lit cigar
I love the
smells
smell,
so good.
but I don't like smoking them.
What
Yeah,
do you
I
do?
don't-
Just fucking light it and sit it in the
No, like
ashtray?
if somebody
Like an
It's
incense?
called ambiance.
no, but somebody
somebody's
else.
smoking nearby, I'm like, oh man, that smells great. But
Somebody
I have
else,
no
yeah.
interest. Like when somebody walks by with a black and mild, I'm like, oh that. I mean,
That's not a cigar, though.
It's a cigarillo. but
I'm saying that
Cigarillo.
that different
I haven't had
tobacco
a black and
smell. I love the smell of those, like pipe
We should go
tobacco and
get
stuff
one.
like that. But I
But-
don't like to smoke it.
But pizza is my food if that's the only food I could eat the rest of my life.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
So-
ate pizza last night and right before I came over.
And
yeah.
pizza's always good.
so again, I don't.
It's pizza for me.
I'm gonna go pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
There it is.
All right, now this is gonna be tough. Tacos or having the house to yourself.
So this one's an easy one for me.
This one's easy for me
Easy for me.
because we live on our own.
Right.
So yeah,
That's why it's
So
kind
it's
of an
something
easy
special
one.
for you.
Yeah, so-
Right.
but I don't have tacos all the time.
I don't have tacos.
And
all the
tacos
time.
means you're gonna be able
See,
to have
that's the thing
no
is-
white poops.
See, that's the thing with me. Is like, tacos are one of the few things my daughter will eat regularly, so we have it every week.
Yeah, but you rarely have the house to
I
yourself.
rarely have the house.
Yeah.
I'm voting having the house because that was such a great night when my wife and daughter left for the week that night, and I had the whole house to myself.
When you got the fuck out of the house.
Fucking lava, little,
Not having
Yeah,
kids in the house
little
is like the
Lava,
greatest
little
thing.
Cat and
lava
Pepsi.
and rum
little cat and Pepsi, yeah,
and pizza.
and pizza.
Oh
see?
no! It was cheese dip.
Oh, that's right. You got the big thing of cheese dip.
the whole thing of queso. That was my dinner.
Again, I have the house to myself often, and I love that. Don't get me wrong.
But you don't have tacos very much.
But I'm going tacos.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go tacos as well.
Also myself.
You're going house.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So two house, two tacos.
Looks like
here we go.
Florida.
House. I hate fucking having kids over.
Yeah.
They're not even your kids. They're not even your kids.
They're not even my kids.
Okay, but hey, that's
It's so rare if I get that,
Right.
and it feels so good.
All right, here's the last one on for the initial bracket. Sex or video games?
Sex.
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 yeah. Because I just die in video games. I mean,
Hell,
that was-
I can play video games.
I
Every
don't
time.
play
I'm
video
married.
games.
yeah. I mean, video games has its place, but that's
Yeah.
Especially when you.
My wife doesn't tell me I can't
We'll
play
get
video
into that.
Especially last night.
But just put it this way, my
I
wife
pissed him
doesn't tell
off
me I
last
can't
night.
play video games, but she tells me often I can't have sex.
right.
Nope. Shit.
Wow, your easel,
Boundless Fraser.
your easel is all fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, it's designed to be opened up.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the first round.
All right, so we got boobs and
So
yoga pants.
Boobs and yoga pants. Then beer versus butts. That's going to be a tough one. Then sundresses over pizza. And then house to yourself over sex.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah. This is where it starts to get a little
God
trickier.
damn it.
That is
We going to keep going? Or we going to wait till next week? Because I know you guys all brought topics. So
How far are we in?
25
Fuck it,
minutes.
let's just finish it.
finish it.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
keep
okay.
going.
All right.
Fuck it.
So
It went faster than I thought.
yeah, boobs or yoga pants.
Boobs.
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 Because boobs are one of those things, right? Like, I don't care. I want to see them all.
Yeah.
I don't want to see everyone in yoga
White
pants.
said it best.
That's true. That's true.
Ron White said it best.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it matter if you've seen one or you've seen them all. You just want to see them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. So it doesn't matter.
You want to see my boobs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Mardi
can roll
Gras.
back up now.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Should go down to the mud holes down in Florida. Girls are always doing that shit.
Or in college when you're just hanging out in the dorm room and all of a sudden girls like, hey, I just pierced my nipples. You guys want to take a look? We're like, fuck it, sure.
of course.
Yeah.
Why would you ask such a dumb question?
Yeah. Why do you even ask? Just
Fucking just whip them out.
I want to know what these mud holes are.
Yes,
though.
yeah. Does this have to do with butts?
Well, maybe, but
Because that's the next
fuck?
that's the next one.
what are you talking about? Mud hole.
Like
Are
mud
you talking
holes.
like mudding?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. Why is it? It's not a mud hole though.
that's what we call them.
It's marshland. I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
mudding, and
I-
it is just.
I understand what mudding is, but I've never heard it referred to as a mud hole.
It's
What do you guys
Florida.
call it?
We just go mudding.
You go mudding.
You want to go mudding?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
which
but I think
mud
what
hole?
I was going to say, I think what he's
Oh,
saying
okay.
is
Yeah.
it's a location.
The mud hole
You
is
know,
the
they like to go
location, and then
mudding.
you go mudding
I mean,
at the
it's
mud
whoever's
hole.
fucking cornfield.
Or fucking Lake Milton with the ATVs rolling past.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Don't they have like off-road parks here?
Not as much in this area.
It's more just like people own property, like with woods and.
Oh,
and-
see,
yeah.
no. If it's state-owned, fuck it.
if it's state-owned, let's fucking destroy it.
I mean, that's what we did.
Look, this is a wildlife preserve. Mud it!
Dealing with FWC, no. I've had to deal with them.
Of course you have.
All right, on to the next
Allegations.
All right, so boobs definitely
one. Yeah,
won.
boobs won that one. Ice cold beer or butts?
I'm a butt guy, so I'm going
I'm going to have
butts.
to.
I'm gonna
I
have to
don't
go
drink
with
beer,
butts.
so butts again.
Yeah.
And I'm a beer guy.
I'm going with butts
Oh, are we sure?
over beer.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Butts.
I said butts.
Butts.
Yeah, butts.
Butts.
You said beer.
No, I said butts.
Yeah. So why are you
Why are you changing?
No, I said I'm a beer guy, but I choose butts.
Oh, we didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
heard beer.
So, sundresses or pizza?
Pizza. It's fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Look, we've already got boobs and butts.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be a
Imagine
great
at the end though if it's boobs or sundresses.
No,
No, it's not
It shouldn't be, but I mean,
it's fucking pizza.
I got sundresses.
Pizza's so versatile.
It's true.
I'm going sundresses.
Yeah.
So we got
Pizza.
2 for sundresses, 2 for pizza.
Sundress.
Sundress.
You motherfuckers.
Sundress. All right.
Well-
House to yourself or sex?
Sex.
Sex.
Sex. All right.
See, it's not even making to the fucking final round. So I don't know why you would argue this.
All right. Here we go. This is going to be a little tougher one. Boobs or
Boob.
butts?
Boobs.
Butts.
Guy.
That's a tough
Boobs
one.
are just extra. Like that's an extra little
But
I'm going to have
Boobs.
to go with butts.
butt.
Yeah.
2.
I went boobs.
Yeah.
See,
Boobs,
if
I'm boobs.
A butt is
It's boobs.
You-
boobs win.
no. You got butts. You can
I
tell
was
by
the
a lot
deciding factor on that one.
by how
Yeah, you were.
how active they are.
I understand
Fat girls
that.
could have boobs, and those aren't really boobs.
I do understand that,
But, but fat girls usually have a big ass, but doesn't mean you want to see it.
exactly.
Yeah.
You always want to
most
see the
have
boobs.
flats.
You always want to see boobs. It doesn't matter. You don't want to see all the butts.
I don't want to see a fat girl's boobs.
I don't want to see a fat girl's butt either.
But
Yeah,
you
good
definitely
point. Yeah.
rather see the boobs than the butts.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah,
go boobs here.
Yeah, yeah. Boobs won.
All right. Sundresses or sex?
Sex.
Sucks.
Yeah, I don't understand how sundresses made it this far.
I mean, you have the tease versus the actual thing, so
Again, the tease versus the actual thing. Boobs or sex?
Now this is a tough
This
one.
bracket was like set up like the sex.
This is exactly how they laid it out. I just copied it
Yeah.
over. So,
Sex was always going to be in the final round.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's a guy's bracket. I mean,
Yeah.
If we had a woman on the show, maybe this will change a little bit.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I can always
Boobs
enjoy
or
boobs.
sex?
Sometimes I really don't have the energy for sex.
But
That's true. You always want to look at boobs.
Right.
But you
that
don't,
is true.
Yeah. Sometimes even you're tired, just not in the mood for.
But
Yeah.
you can look at some boobs.
Right.
You can always look at some boobs.
Man, that's
That's the thing. That's the tease versus the actual thing, though.
Yeah,
Right.
well, but it's not necessarily a tease looking at boobs.
Well, you can just go in the mirror and look at boobs. I mean, just lift your shirt up.
I know. I actually have pretty nice boobs.
Man, he's over here fat shaming me and you.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'm okay. I got
I've
thick
always
skin.
had man boobs.
Yeah.
I mean, I have man boobs too. That's why I can say that.
Okay. You got the floppy ones because you used to be heavy. Nowadays,
I actually did used to be pretty heavy. I don't know. Contributing
So,
factors
now
like
they're all
this.
I'm going boobs.
Boobs.
Papa Smurf.
I'm going boobs. I have to.
yeah.
Well, that's majority.
I'm going sex, but
You're going what? You were
Sex.
going sex.
Boobs.
And you're going boobs.
You know,
takes-
after a long day of work, you're not in the mood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, there's days where it's like,
But
yeah,
if she's
look,
walking
I'll-
around the house without
Yeah.
a top on, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean
So-
there's nothing wrong with that.
So winner's boobs.
Winner's
Winner
boobs.
is boobs. I'm actually kind of surprised about that, but
Not really. I'm surprised some of them made it past the next round. I figured tacos would have won over house to yourself, but then again, you two don't.
I did.
You two rarely have the house to yourself.
Right.
but sometimes
No, I do.
Well,
I said taco.
Actually, no.
Us two.
I was surprised that
He said
Sped-
house.
Sped said house.
I'm used to living
live
alone. Yeah, that's why I like house to yourself. I'm just used to
That's
it.
the thing. I always have the house to myself, so tacos is a rarity for me.
Tacos.
No.
Yeah.
But butts didn't make it. But
Butts or boobs though.
boobs.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely. I think we did it okay.
Yeah. You're just
Four.
pissed sundresses
Four,
made
I'd
as far
say.
as it did.
Yeah, I mean,
Sundresses made it to the quarterfinal.
to me, sundresses. They don't. No, bacon's way better.
But bacon can burn. Like if you don't have good bacon, then it's trash.
Yeah, but even burnt bacon, you still eat it.
You
Even-
can still
even burnt
eat
pizza.
Someone in a sundress.
Even burnt pizza, you still eat it.
Yeah, burnt pizza, I definitely eat it.
Not all the time. Not if it's like solid.
Okay, but then you go get another fucking pizza.
You just spent like $20 on a pizza.
Now you fucking call it the restaurant and say, hey, you fucking fucked up my pizza. Send me
Hey,
Hey,
another
you
another
fucked up my buffalo chicken pizza for the
Sped.
5th time in a row.
Hey,
I
that's
remember hearing about that every week.
I just want my buffalo sauce. It's a fucking chicken pizza, goddammit.
Buffalo chicken.
No, that's what he gets is just chicken.
Yeah.
It's a chicken ranch and onion pizza. That's what it is without the buffalo
No
sauce.
sauce.
Just that doesn't sound good. You just feel like you need the buffalo
You
sauce.
need the buffalo
Yeah.
sauce. Which is interesting because I then, when he started talking about this, so I did order the buffalo.
Yeah, and you rubbed it in there. You got it right the first time.
Came right first
From
time.
where?
Actually, Domino's.
Yeah.
Domino's. What's
Yeah,
that?
their regular pizza is really not all that great.
Yeah.
But their specialty pizzas are actually really fucking good.
Domino's is not good pizza at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
We usually get Giannino's or guys when we
Giannino's.
go back.
Oh, Giannino's?
Yeah.
oh yeah. Or what?
Or guys.
Guys?
We only really get guys if it's like if we get like a
pretty
bigger
gay.
pizza.
If you have family in town, we'll get guys pizza.
Yeah.
What's what are they comparable to?
I'm going to say Giannino's.
Well, if they don't know what Giannino's is, then
I know what Giannino's
Yeah,
is.
it's
Yeah,
close to
I don't
It's
Giannino's.
close
like
to
it.
Giannino's.
So I don't really like Giannino's pizza
No.
that much, but I always get their party pizza. Their party pizzas taste different.
The guy's sheet pizza tastes a lot better than the guy's regular pizza.
Right, and that's how Giannino's
Yeah, I think
is.
it's because of the difference. The party pizzas, they use a different dough.
Well, I'm all about that dough.
Well, it's like Zeb's pizza.
Never had Zeb.
I've
have
heard
Zeb's.
of Zeb's, but
No, it's their pepperoni cuts like the whole inside of your mouth every fucking time.
oh, is it like
and
is
it
it
tastes
like the small like bowl pepperonis
Yeah.
that crisp up and
Yeah.
and
their dough tastes like cardboard.
well then why would you go there?
Why are you tasting
But
cardboard?
People love it though.
Is it super cheap?
Not really.
See, if we're talking cheap pizza, Little Caesars all day.
No.
No.
Little Caesars Pretzel crust.
Yeah.
Yes. Little Caesars regular fucking pizza? No.
I'll tell you
Okay,
what
but
they need
it's
to do.
$5 for the pizza. You got to remember that.
No,
for
not anymore. Not anymore. It's like 6.
inflation, thanks to Biden.
Yeah, that's not true.
Anyways.
That's there.
And here we go.
It's the grenade.
COVID.
Just waiting to throw it.
Well, we are going to be talking about pricing here in a minute.
We are.
Are we going
just-
to talk about
just
that
wanna-
one first?
so
or do
we
we
get
want to
that-
talk
So,
about
how much are the
other
hookers
one?
over there?
The hookers, what?
The pricing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So which one do we want to talk about first?
I don't know. Do we want to talk about your wife being a psychopath or surge pricing?
I think surge pricing because I want to know what Florida man thinks about that.
So
Yeah, that took some convincing.
all right,
I've read into it a little bit.
yeah. So what happened? What happened was
What?
Wendy's came out and said that they were going to. Now this is original. The original story was that they were going to raise their prices during busy times.
During the lunch rush and dinner rush. And
Yeah,
Keep in
following
mind
the
their
same
hours.
model of like Uber and Lyft and stuff like that.
Yeah, the whole surge pricing model. And so basically when you get your lunch break or you're picking up dinner or whatever on the way home, you're going to pay more for your food because of a supply and demand type. Whoa.
You all right?
My left ear went out. Oh, wait. I don't know what's going on.
No, fucking everything on.
There we go.
Did it dong?
Dong. Should
Alright.
get one of those.
All right, I'm back. So, anyways, yeah.
Next topic.
So they're going to raise their prices up during those busy hours.
You raised me up.
Then everybody got fucking up in arms about it because let's face it, it's already expensive enough.
Yeah.
How much do you pay every time you go Florida man?
Yeah. What do you pay when you go to Wendy's?
I'm not gonna discuss that.
Well,
About
you get
$20.
You get at least one triple,
Yeah.
One Dave's triple.
Yeah.
and then what else do you get?
The spicy chicken?
Yeah.
That's a
Typically
must.
the ghost pepper ranch.
That's a good sandwich too.
Yeah.
So you get
And a large fry.
okay.
And a large drink?
No, hell no. I don't drink soda.
So you get a separate... So you order the fries a la carte and the drink a la carte instead of just getting a meal?
No, he doesn't get the drink.
He doesn't get a drink.
I don't get a drink.
You don't get a drink. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I was like, why would you get... If he's getting a meal, why not just get it as part of the
Yeah.
meal instead of getting everything separate?
Well, right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
save
but
like
that's-
10 cents.
I actually just deleted their app off my phone.
Okay,
Because of the surge prices?
thing.
yeah.
You
Yo,
take
this
it
is serious. Oh yeah, because so then
hell
they
yeah.
came out and they tried to backtrack and they said, no. That's not what we're going to do. We're actually going to lower the prices when it's not busy.
And that's kind of tempting.
So still the same.
But what they're going to do is they're going to
They're going to
raise
lower the
up
prices from the surge
overall-
prices back to the original price.
Yeah. So what they're going to do is they're going to raise the prices across the board, and then during slow times, they're going to drop it back down to what it was before they changed this
So they're
model.
mind fucking you.
They're
They're going to mind fuck you. Yeah. And so if they're successful with this, which obviously Florida man loves fucking Wendy's.
yeah.
Smart
All
man.
right. Fucking loves Wendy's. I do like Wendy's, but you fucking love Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy's nuts across your face.
I used to get it all the time being on that one route.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we do know. It was all
And that's why we made such a big deal when we heard about this, because like, oh, the Florida man's going to love this one.
And
I'm surprised mail carriers get Wendy's. He was asked that by a customer once while in line for Wendy's. I'm surprised mailmen get Wendy's. He's like,
I didn't know mailman got Wendy's.
Probably not
Surprised
letting you
no
buy
one can afford Wendy's.
yeah, maybe that's more along the lines of what it is.
Well, yeah, nowadays with inflation, it's fucking hard to afford anything.
Yeah.
Thanks, Biden.
Right, so that's the point. So just what the Vikings said, what they're going to end up doing is they're going to nickel and dime you, and they're going to inch their prices up to what they want them to be with the surge pricing, and then in their non-peak hours, they're going to say that it's cheaper, but really it's just what you would have paid.
Right.
Kind of
anyways.
like the shrinkflation or whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, that's another part of it. So I actually got on my social media and started saying we need to boycott Wendy's because
You also said you need to boycott Kellogg's. I'm tired
Yes.
of fucking seeing that on my goddamn TikTok.
get over it.
Well,
Every third video is a fucking repost from you.
But
Yeah, get over it.
Freedom of speech.
there is something to be said about this, but this Wendy's thing, the consequences of this are going to be very bad if they're successful in this.
Everyone's going to
Everyone's
do it.
going to do it.
Literally,
Yeah, and that's gonna be the problem.
Fucking McDonald's is going to be like, I don't eat McDonald's.
McDonald's is
How much
already
it?
expensive.
Well, actually, the CEO just
I don't eat it,
complained
so how much
recently
is
that
it?
their costs are getting to the point where if you don't make over 45 grand a year, you really can't afford to eat there. I'm like, so what you just said is you make so much money as a CEO, and your employees don't even make that much money. They can't afford
your
to eat at your
employees don't
restaurant.
make enough money to eat at the restaurant they work
Yeah.
at, basically.
Yeah,
So just get rid of the employees.
yeah.
Cut.
Well, that's what they're working on
cut the
doing.
variable
That's why they're
cost.
making the robots.
You know how you
they
save
have
the most
robots.
money in any corporation? Get rid of the CEO.
No, just cut the variable cost out. Just get rid of the employees.
Yeah,
There's variable costs you can get rid
saves
of.
you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Get rid of the CEO. They're doing nothing and just creating the money.
You need a CEO to run the
You
company.
need a CEO.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Well, even
Explain.
if you did it with a board, it would still.
Most CEOs don't do anything on the day-to-day basis of running a business.
But they make the executive decision at the end of the day.
No, most big companies have a board of directors. The CEO might have final say on something, but they're not making the
Final
decision.
say of the business.
Occasionally, most of the time, it's run by the stockholders. They do not do anything. They sit there and collect a paycheck.
What the fuck you hit?
Sat on something.
The people that make the money for a company are the workers.
Correct. That's why they're working.
We don't need the executives just sitting there making bullshit decisions on a
Like our
company that
government.
they. Well, yeah, we'll agree on that one too, because both sides of our government.
So then we don't need a president then.
Well, we don't have a president right now, but
Wow,
We have a clone. According to our dad, we have a
Am I
clone.
what?
Are you like full on MAGA then? You like?
I'm full on, yeah. 100% bleed red.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, no, thank you.
This is a great idea.
So you think Donald Trump is still our president?
I mean, obviously not. Biden isn't our president technically, but
Okay,
he really,
so
Not my president.
not my president.
you just admitted he's the president, so shut up.
Is he running the country
Yes.
though? Is he?
No, the president hasn't run the country in a long
president,
time.
yeah, the president is a figurehead.
Is he CEO?
Yeah.
So, anyways,
So we don't need him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So he's not responsible for the day-to-day operations, so we don't need a president.
So the president is in charge of the military. That's, he is
the military is not
commander-
listening to Joe Biden. I'll tell you that right now. He's very incompetent.
In what? What is he doing military-wise?
He's giving all our money to Ukraine.
Oh, really? Because that's the House and Senate that does the appropriation
And then
bills
who signs off on it?
after it gets approved by the House and Senate.
And then who signs off on it?
It's the final say, yes. But what is your issue with Ukraine?
Why
Would
are we-
you rather our troops be over there or us sending money over there?
I would rather our troops be over there because
Why?
our tax dollars are
Do
going
you
to
know what's going
Ukraine.
to happen when we send our troops over there?
That's why you sign up for the military to fight for your country.
Well, do you know what's going to happen if we send our troops over to Ukraine?
What's going to happen?
Russia's going to come in and attack us.
I mean, if
He's already threatened if we actually
he's
engage.
threatening because Joe Biden is weak.
No, he's threatening because he knows that if we get involved, he will absolutely lose. And so he is going to attack us. And he has nuclear armaments. He has
So
proven
do we.
that-
We have nuclear elements as well.
Yeah, but do you think we're going to drop one
No,
first?
because he's not competent enough to drop the fucking bombs.
It has nothing to do with competency.
When-
It has to do with we're not going to drop a bomb that we don't need to drop. We have armaments that are just as powerful.
We have troops,
now.
right, that would go over there and defend.
Okay, so you want our American citizens to go over and fight somebody else's war?
American citizens are not troops. Troops are troops.
Were they citizens when they signed up for the military?
Yeah, but then you sign up for
Okay.
the military. It's still a soldier,
So they're
correct?
still American citizens. You're telling me you lose your citizenship when you sign up for the military?
No, but when you sign up for the military, you're a soldier. You're obviously still an American citizen, but you're signing up to go to the military.
So you want to send American citizens over to another country to fight at somebody else's
Do you
war?
want to send your tax dollars over to Ukraine that you work
I
for?
would rather pay for somebody else to die in a war that's not ours.
That's
if,
insane.
As a UN, we have responsibilities to help allied nations.
So you'd rather all of our money that we could use for
Not
America.
our money.
$165 billion?
of almost $1 trillion military budget.
And that we're already in debt with?
Well, that's because our government can't fucking balance the checkbook, and we've lost $3 trillion or $6 trillion over the last 10 years.
And $165 billion in the last...
So, once again, you're worried about $1.65 over $6,000, because that's basically the equivalent of what you're bitching about.
Yes, I don't want my tax dollars going to Ukraine.
Okay.
That could fix homelessness. That could help the veterans. That could help...
You know what also fixes those things?
What's that?
Taxing the rich.
Well, I also agree with that, yes.
And that's, I am fully okay with our cutting back on our military budget. It is way overflated. All it does is go to Lockheed Martin and other military divisions. It doesn't go to our troops. It doesn't go to our VA.
I know that as
So
well.
what we need to do is, instead of giving all that money to the companies that are building our weapons, and give it to the troops, and cut back our spending. I'm okay with that. However, our involvement in Ukraine was he attacked. And this isn't Biden's fault that we're in this Ukraine thing. This has been going on since 2014. So it started during Obama.
And it's getting
worse.
stronger because we don't have enough.
What do you want us? You want us to send American troops after the entire time Trump was in office?
When they attacked
American citizens
our
were
NATO
saying
country,
we need to pull our people out of these other countries. Now you want us to send people back into these
countries. Why
countries?
were they pulling them out though? Because Trump was in good terms with Russia. He was in good terms with.
So you want our president to be on good terms with a
Yeah, you want
dictator.
peace around the world. Yes,
You want buddy with dictators?
I want buddy with everybody.
Are you okay with him wanting to be a dictator himself?
Trump?
Yeah.
He was not being a dictator. He's being a realist.
Literally, he said on his first day he wants to be a dictator.
I don't think so. He said that.
Yeah, he did.
Can you pull it up?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. While he's doing that, can we go to the next topic, please?
Well, this is why we're an off-topic podcast, because we were just talking about Wendy's.
And boobs and sundresses.
Yeah, well, we actually stayed on topic for that for the most part. So then,
That's because that's something we like.
so back to Wendy's. So are you going to boycott Wendy's
Hell yeah.
right now?
I already did.
He deleted the app.
You deleted
Actually,
the whole
before
app.
I show, is there any news organizations that when I bring up what he says that you're going to call it fake news? Because I want to make sure I find one that you'll actually believe and trust when I show it.
Giggity.
Any news is news, so let's go. CNN.
Okay, so you're not going to call. You said except CNN.
CNN.
Okay, so as long as I bring up any other.
you can bring up CNN.
No. He's saying all news is good news. And
Okay.
No.
So you're not going to call it fake news when I bring up something from the Washington Post or anything like
No,
that?
I'm not a fake newser.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
fake news. I like that.
Make sure you read the whole article too, not the first sentence.
You know Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post.
Does he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Bezos.
No, the Wall Street. No, Washington.
New York Journal, New York Times.
No. Washington Post. Yeah.
Doesn't Fox own New York Post?
Okay, so you're okay with
Maybe.
NBC News.
New York Post, not
Yeah.
New York Journal.
Yeah.
Holy shit in the ass.
When you can't take your bed to the
Tonight, four Republican presidential candidates are taking part in a debate, but it's the frontrunner who won't be on stage who's back in the spotlight. Garrett Haake is in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Tonight, just hours from another Republican debate that he is skipping, frontrunner Donald Trump dominating headlines with this answer about abuse of power.
Do you in any way have any plans whatsoever, if re-elected president, to abuse power, to break the law, to use the government to go after people?
You mean like they're using right now?
Pressed later.
You would never abuse power as retribution against anybody, except for day one.
Yeah.
Except for
He's going crazy.
Except for day one, meaning I want to close the border and I want to drill. That's not retribution. I'm gonna be. You know, he keeps. I love this guy. He says, "You're not going to be a dictator, are you?" I said, "No. Other than day one, we're closing the border and we're drilling. After that, I'm not a dictator."
But Mr.
So does closing the border make him a dictator?
Back against political opponents.
It's not that he says he's going to be a dictator for a day. Do you know how much damage that a uncontrolled egomaniac with unlimited power for a day can do?
What does it do?
He can immediately get rid of the House, Senate, and any judicial system he doesn't like, he plans. He can do that all in one day.
It would take more than a day to do that.
Really? If he is the unstoppable, unanimous power in that country, all he has to do is write executive orders, and that's what he's going to do.
They have to get approved.
If he's the dictator, he doesn't answer to anybody. That's what Putin does. He is a dictator. He doesn't answer to anybody but himself. And so if he chooses to be dictator for a day and starts doing this and starts implanting people that are his loyalists that will follow his orders, then it doesn't matter if he's dictator for a day or dictator for 4 years. He's still going to do damage to the country as a dictator.
I don't think that being a dictator for a day would do any damage.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you think Putin listens to his cabinet? Or does he just make whatever decisions he wants?
He makes whatever decisions he wants, and this country runs pretty well.
Okay. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Do you see the interview with Tucker Carlson?
Oh, my God. Are you fucking kidding me? That softball game of a fucking interview?
That was a pretty serious interview.
No, that was some bullshit. That was serious fucking propaganda there.
How long was that interview?
2.5 hours.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
Anyways, we'll get off this topic because...
No hard feelings, by the way.
Okay,
let's get that noted.
No, you're good. I love a good debate.
Then Putin threatened him afterwards. He said, "Why are you asking these softball questions?"
Yeah. Because
Ask
he
the
didn't
real ones.
Anyways, so back to Wendy's and boycotting Wendy's.
So there is actually a website, right? Boycottwendy's.org, maybe?
Something, I don't know.
Boycott Wendy's.org.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, the American people need to stand up and say no more of this gouging.
Well, that ultimately that's what it's going to have to come down to, and the people who are like, well, I really want my Wendy's. No, fuck eating Wendy's for a couple fucking months.
Yeah.
And until they get their head out of their ass, and if they don't get their head out of their ass, which. Let's face it, a company like Wendy's is not going to go under. You know what I mean?
No, but it's going to hurt them enough that they're going to rethink their plans.
Rethink their price gouging, basically.
I mean, we did it once to, what is that? Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about Great Britain.
No. That too. Yeah. We did it to them.
We did.
The other part of that boycott is also Kellogg's getting out of control.
Yeah, so...
What's that about?
Yeah.
All right, so...
This is crazy.
The call for a boycott on Kellogg's is a bunch of people are saying on April 1st for 3 months, don't buy any Kellogg's products.
Which is a lot.
Which is, they have a lot of companies that they own. And the reason why is instead of the CEO, once again, out of touch with the people that are buying his products, basically said the same thing that Marie Antoinette said is let them eat cake. He says, if you can't afford to buy dinner, just eat cereal for dinner.
Cereal's very unhealthy for you.
Well, not only that, but, so you're saying, so you're telling that people to just eat more cereal while you're one of the big components of the shrinkflation, which is keeping the packaging the same, but putting less product in it and calling it cheaper.
Yeah. So, and that's going on with a whole bunch of companies, but Kellogg's owns a shit ton of companies.
Yeah, and most of the inflation issues are caused, yes, by COVID, and we are actually one of the best countries in the world that has recovered from inflation. But the thing is, these companies are running uncontrolled and have been gouging us for years, and they're taking advantage of the fact that the global economy has been fucked. And they're taking advantage of that. So it's not, I understand that you don't like Biden. That's, your opinion. But once again, it's not just Biden's fault. This is a global inflation issue. We have recovered the best under, the current leadership, regardless of your personal opinion.
I'll agree with that.
But there's still, it's a good first step. But we need more aggressive tactics against our leadership because they don't listen to us anymore.
Agreed.
So
what were you talking about? Because all part of this, there was something that was said that they were going to make it illegal to boycott companies that support Israel.
So there was stuff that was being pushed around through the House. I don't think it ever made it to vote.
Because it's stupid.
Well, it's unconstitutional. They were trying to say that you can't boycott any business that supports Israel, which boycotting is one of our First Amendment rights.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing with that was, how are you going to stop me? Well, you can't make me go buy fucking Wendy's
or Starbucks,
I was just because Wendy's,
one of the ones that was a part of that boycott issue was Starbucks with the Israel thing.
You can't make me anyways go buy.
Are they just going to have cops posted at every single Starbucks and every location?
Are they going to be like pulling people over and like forcing them into the drive-thru?
You have to eat here now.
Yeah, I can't afford Starbucks now.
You can't let this company go under.
Which is fine. I enjoy my Starbucks. I like Starbucks.
Fucking bougie bitch.
Bougie.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. But I buy my Starbucks because I like my iced chai tea latte.
No, and
not because they support Israel or whatever.
Are you still
else.
in the closet?
No.
What was it you think you did the other time?
What?
You offended us with your hey.
What? He does it all the time, though.
Florida man memory.
He's just deflecting. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. He's deflecting.
What does he do, Buddha? Show it again.
Hey.
Oh, he does it. Yeah, there it is. He'll dip the hands in there and everything.
I mean, hell, he's kind of looking kind of pretty using the headphones as a hair tie or hairband.
Oh, look at that big fucking curl sticking out over there, too.
Oh, yeah. Your hair is getting very long.
Yeah.
Must be nice to have hair.
Yeah. I know.
Imagine him with a mullet.
Huh?
Imagine him with a mullet.
Him?
You should rock a mullet.
I might. Okay.
That would
nice
be
curly mullet.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
They're making a comeback, actually.
Whenever you finally
last year.
get back to our office, you should cut the mullet. Come back with the mullet.
Come back into the mullet. Yeah.
Sup, guys?
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Hairs down to your shoulders, and you just have them fucking.
Especially if see.
just to see
shitty ass like real inner city fucking route. Like, it's gonna be the only white guy there, anyways.
Imagine Daddy's route too, or Daddy's reaction.
He won't know what to do.
He didn't know what to do when I started growing my mohawk.
He is
so like uptight conservative. Not like, I mean, maybe politically, but just that conservative personality.
Mm-hmm.
He is politically as well, but like, man, fucking relax a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he when he first met me with the nose ring.
Oh, I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, I just want to.
I know his political beliefs.
Because he has a nose ring.
Yeah, I've only been mistaken as a white supremacist more often than not.
What, are you saying only white supremacists can be Republicans?
Primarily?
Wait, only whites? Well,
I don't know where you're going with that.
I don't know either.
No.
That was
Because of the nose ring.
Those
what
are
does that have to do with being a Republican?
Because he says he gets mistaken as a
But what
White
does that have to do with-
supremacist.
Are you saying that only people with nose rings are?
That's what he should have said.
Yeah.
they tend to fall to the other side. More of the hand side.
Not with a bull ring.
Yeah, and it's colorful.
Well, he's colorful on purpose.
Yeah.
It's blue on purpose.
Yeah.
Showing his pride.
Well, you had the rainbow one.
Yeah, I had the rainbow one.
You lost that one,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Oh, that's also what they took, the word pride.
What?
He's saying they took the word pride away. So
Yeah. Now, if you say you have pride, it kind of stands for, gay pride.
Well, I mean, you guys have your...
What? Hello.
I meant this, but you stopped here.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Between
Oops.
that was between a neo-Nazi and gay pride. It's 90
you guys
degrees.
took over being a patriot, so let him have pride.
Actually, it's more like 45 degrees.
Yeah, it's kind of like I have a speedometer that does that.
He did it sideways that time. That way.
Stretching your shoulder out.
Yeah. Did you know Google AI doesn't show white people? If you look up Nazis, shows like Native American and black people.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me about that the other day.
Yeah, it's
I haven't had a
really
chance
weird.
to look it up. So I'm gonna jump into the next conversation or topic.
Your psycho wife?
I think we're gonna
Fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Okay, so for everybody at the table, do you have an inner monologue or do you have just quiet up there?
Inner monologue with tinnitus. So there's always something going.
That's true.
There's always something
your
going.
own voice having a conversation with you in your head. Okay.
I'm gonna make an assumption here.
Google AI.
Yeah, not Google.
Yeah, not Google.
Well, what the fuck is the difference?
Google AI is the image generator.
Yeah, like those Chat GPT things.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make an assumption here. Your wife doesn't think in words; she thinks in pictures.
No. You're getting way far.
We're getting there.
Careful now.
So
First off, you have an inner monologue.
Yes. Do you have an inner monologue?
Yes.
Like, is it? And it's your own voice, right? We're not
think
talking
so.
about being like.
we're not talking multiple personalities. Like you have a
it's my
separate
own
voice.
voice.
It's your
Like,
own voice.
if you're thinking to yourself, you hear a voice in your head.
And it always happens, right?
Jeffries.
Sometimes you talk to yourself to make decisions. Jeffrey. Like, and Carlos.
Yeah, and Carlos. So
That's schizophrenia.
According to multiple websites, the people that have an inner monologue are less than half of the population.
35
Less
to
than
45.
half?
Yeah, it's like 35.
We're a
to 45.
minority.
Yay!
Oh, careful now.
So
This is Black Friday.
my wife does
No,
not
it's
have an
this.
inner monologue. She does not hear an inner voice.
Isn't that weird?
What the fuck?
Fucking psychopath. But
And,
everybody I've asked, they all say they do.
No.
No.
Everyone I've asked.
I asked my girlfriend and she said no.
So now I'm starting to wonder if it's a male versus female because I asked Mama at our station.
Yeah.
And she says she doesn't have one.
See, I asked my lady friend and she said she did.
So
Well, your lady friend might be a dude.
No.
okay. So then the second part of this topic.
You already matched with the training
So
before.
and this is kind of leading in. So when you're reading a book or you're we're going to use reading a book.
Yeah.
Do you know how to read?
He's the Marine.
He eats crayons.
He's fucking Sped. And crayons taste good.
To a certain level.
Is it crayon
I
or
had to fire
crayon?
back. He's been picking on me. I had to fire back a little. All right. So when you're reading a book, do you see the images like when they're talking like a battle scene or something like that? Do you see it like a movie in your head?
Yes.
Okay.
Like in your head,
flashback?
right? Like you see a picture.
Like
if
you
flashback.
see what you're
Like
reading.
it's a movie.
Like I'm reading Star Wars. If they're describing a battle, I'm seeing the characters attack each other
Okay.
and
Yeah.
the spaceships. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, right? That's
97% of the population does that.
Okay.
My wife does not.
Are you sure she's just not fucking with you?
she's a fucking psychopath.
What does she see?
Nothing.
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 If you were to describe, if you were reading about a red apple on the table, you could see that red apple on the table.
Yeah.
She knows what, just from life experience, what a red apple looks like. She knows what it tastes like. She knows what it feels like. So she doesn't see the apple, but she knows what you're talking about.
The fuck?
Right.
And there's actually, I guess, a spectrum. So there's people that
She's definitely on the spectrum.
Hey, real quick.
So now in my territory.
This is when you call in. This is when you call in. This is when you text in. Let us know
What's
you
the number
do.
again?
I don't fucking.
Viking.
God damn it.
So
Domine parte despejos ante.
that's the
It is good that you brought that up. The number is 216-223-8209.
so that's the spectrum. Like,
There you go.
so some people see it like high def, like a full
Oh, I
on
know.
movie. Some people see kind of like a hazy, dream like atmosphere. Some people just kind of have a general perspective. And then my wife is the fourth one.
Mine's probably closer to dreamlike.
Okay.
Because I can still see the picture, but it's almost like they're describing a dream that's happening.
So
Okay.
like Ray Charles?
See, I'm kind of in between 1 and 2.
Yeah, it depends on how-
It depends on how much I know about the subject.
Some authors are more vivid in
Yeah.
the way they describe it, so I can picture it clearly. Some authors it becomes more dreamlike. Here,
This is This is like
Although
the
those are
different.
not really.
Well, that's the varying degrees on which people see when they think of an image.
Yeah, I'm somewhere between 1 and 2.
Between 1 and 2.
Depending on how well they visualize
But yeah,
it.
my wife is number 4. Like,
That's insane.
yeah, it's weird. So
It's just words up there.
so having
meaningless.
So, well, no, it's not.
She's
just
a
words up there.
librarian. For crying out loud.
You can't cry out loud in the library.
Yeah, you can.
You'll get yelled at.
No, you won't.
No, it affects me.
It triggers me. Crying triggers me.
Yeah.
So, jokingly, I told her, I go, that about you guys calling her a psycho. And she wanted me to correct that. She says that she didn't say she knows where you live. It was, she knows you guys, they know that they're going to see me again.
No, not again.
Not necessarily.
Not anymore now.
Not if it's words on a page.
I'll tell your wife again. Fuck, respectively. Fuck you.
That is.
But yeah, when she even told me, I'm like, really? Because I'd known about it for a while and I thought it was weird, but I didn't think it was like that rare. I thought I was the anomaly that, I have these high def images in my head all the time.
No.
I mean, I do math in my head
like
and I almost have like a
4K.
heads up display. I can
Of
see the
course.
math equation right here.
Of course. That's just how it works. And that it goes in with the whole inner monologue thing.
Yeah.
Which having an inner
Does she
monologue is the
daydream?
minority.
Can she daydream?
Yeah, inner monologue is supposedly the minority, which
What about inner monologue with tinnitus? Is that
Tonight this is a secondary thing though.
that's different. That's not
Tonight sucks.
yeah, it's not fun.
no.
Oh.
Yeah,
What? Couldn't hear you over the ring.
because the other thing that I was thinking about is like when I made this table. I didn't make up blueprints or anything. I built it.
We know.
100.
We can tell.
Look, I'm not a woodworking expert. I think I did.
You could have made a hinge on it. That way we could bring it down.
You could have measured the door, the pathway.
hindsight. Hey, it's
It's still a good title.
Motherfuckers! Listen, it got in here.
And it's still not supported.
It's technically not.
It's still not
That's leaning
supported.
right now.
Yeah.
It's-
If we were to throw anything heavier than 5 pounds in the middle, the thing would just
This
collapse.
is a WWE tile.
There we go.
But she couldn't understand how I can build something in my head 15, 20 times and kind of play out how it's going to work out in my head.
I think that's an ADHD thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's like, well, why don't you put it down on paper? I'm like, because I don't know how to translate it from up here into my head onto paper.
I think that's more of an ADHD thing.
Possibly. I mean,
Yeah.
I was never tested, but I have.
My mom had me tattoo.
Well,
My mom told me.
I definitely have some I get hyper fixated on things, especially like video games. I mean,
Woodworking.
huh?
Woodworking.
Woodworking and archery. It's like I get hyper fixated on something for a while, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And then I'll go months without thinking about it. And then I'm like, yeah, let's go fishing. And I'm hyper fixated about fishing. Ice fishing's a different story. I just fucking want to do that.
Move to a different state.
I want to.
Nebraska.
Moved to Wisconsin.
Nebraska.
Yeah, why not?
Why?
Fuck that. I'm going to northern Colorado. Where weed's legal.
It's legal here.
Yeah, go buy it.
You can't buy it till September.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I just read. Or no, I think it came across my phone when we were.
But that's another
starting.
problem I have with our current. We voted as a people for that. It should have been like, okay, here, stamp it, it's done.
So people were
And
asking.
our Congress like, nope, we don't like your vote, so fuck you. No, that's not how this is supposed to work.
Nice.
So I had another
fucking
topic
pig.
I wanted to bring
Disgusting.
up that was kind of work related. 2 weeks notice. Do you think we should still give 2 weeks notice anymore?
Yeah, 'cause yes and no, actually.
Well,
I'm indifferent. It depends on the work environment. If your work environment's already shitty, then fuck you.
But it's still respect.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yes, it's
should
still
be like most companies expect you to.
But the same as
Okay,
that time,
so
the
that-
company would drop you in a day.
right.
So
They wouldn't give you
why
2
can't you
weeks.
just drop them in a day?
That's where I wanted to see where your guys' opinion was, because my opinion is if you treated me good and I'm just going on to bigger, better.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 week notice.
I'll give you 2 week notice. But if you're like,
treat me like shit the whole time.
You're Walmart, fucking me over all the time, I ain't giving you fucking 2 weeks notice. You can kiss my ass.
Right.
Yeah. Seeing how a lot of, especially if you're in a shitty work environment, if you give a 2 weeks notice, they'll cut your hours, cut you down to where you're not making anything anyway. So you might as well just
punish
quit.
you for leaving instead of, going, hey,
it's not like, hey, we're firing you in 2 weeks, so here you go.
Yeah.
Just, hey, say bye.
Yeah, I mean, hell, even when they do layoffs, they don't give you 2 weeks notice. Hey, we're laying you off in 2 weeks, so make arrangements. No, it's like bye. And in some places, just fucking escort you out on a layoff like you were a criminal.
Like fucking Amazon.
Yeah,
you give them your 2 weeks notice, and they're like, okay.
Well, that's the thing with it's a shitty work environment. It's been well documented. It's a shitty work environment there. So that 2 weeks notice wouldn't work there. But if you're working for a company and everyone treats you right and you're moving on to bigger and better things, then 2 week notice give you time to find a replacement, start the hiring process again. So I think it depends on the work environment.
That was my independent question or topic for today.
All right, nice. 2 minutes.
I mean, if you're at the post office, you get a 30-day notice before they fire you.
Yeah.
But then you have the union who will back you up.
That's why they give you 30 days now, because usually when they fire someone, they don't do it right.
Yeah.
So there's time for
instead of firing someone,
they give you a 7-day, then they give you a 14-day.
No. They give you a 30-day notice. In 30 days, you don't have a job.
Well, that gives you 30 days to go through the appeal process or anything. And
30 days like normal work, or like 30 days for postal, because the post office works very slow.
No, like a month, 30 days.
30 calendar days.
Yeah, 30 calendar days. It's kind of weird. I've never been in a place that...
Well, I mean, it's probably a pain in the ass to fire someone. Then the next week they're like, "Hey, boss."
Well, like they did with that one carrier at the office down the street.
That shit's funny.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of,
he brought that upon himself. He fucked up so much.
Speaking of the post office, though,
talking about the guy in Warren.
No, I have a video.
No, the carrier in Warren got shot, and died.
Rest in peace.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't hear about that.
Happened yesterday, I think. Got shot in his vehicle.
What the fuck? Wi-Fi disconnected. Samsung, you're a piece of shit. Oh, but it's still connected. I don't know what that means. Maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. So this is a video, and you guys will like it. And you can, if it'll play.
You gonna play it?
I was going to.
Oh,
now it wants to play another ad.
You let
Damn
it sit too long.
Samsung.
I just fucking... Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued.
Well, I turned...
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I was just funny.
This is long. I just fucking got through the ad and then paused the video, and now all of a sudden it wants to play another fucking 30-second video. Fucking capitalism.
I've been enjoying lately on TikTok. There's been this. You can't summon a whole generation off of one song or one note.
Bing, 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 bing.
Wow, some of the ones I'm like, it's so hilarious.
So it's a mailman
walking in the snow. Is that a dog?
No, he's barking like a dog.
Oh, that's a turkey.
It's a fucking wild turkey.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Oh, God! Damn it! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get!
You got beat up by a turkey.
Get.
I feel really bad for the dude, right?
Dude,
He probably got a PDI for that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was definitely his fault.
He should have brought out the dog
stationary
spray.
time.
The questions are going to ask you
Stationary time, yeah.
the questions are going to ask when they get back and there's a dead turkey in the truck.
He's gonna get back. You'll never believe this. Like, oh, here we go. What happened? I got beat up by a turkey.
But
at least someone got it on their video, and then they released
You're
it.
not going to believe this. I got beat up by a turkey, but I won. And you open up the door and there's a dead turkey in there.
It's hanging. It's already gutted. Thanks, Skip. It's coming early.
This turkey was on your property. Can I have it?
It looks like it died by natural causes.
Its neck is 90 degrees.
Well, when you break your neck, you naturally die.
Now, did he use his dog spray?
No, he didn't. But the funniest thing I found about that, and you could tell how like
I don't fuck with this.
how not afraid of, but like
He was barking at a turkey.
yes, like dogs are our like worst like nemesis, right? In the post office, so he started barking
Natural
like a
instincts
fucking
kicked
dog at at a turkey.
How do you defend against a turkey? I don't know. Just fucking bark at it.
Swiping it with the mail.
Oh, he was swiping.
Looks like
that
he's using an ad
fucking-
too.
That turkey attacked him a
One of
couple
those times
times.
you wish you had one of those 20-pound Amazon packages, like
Dong!
Just
Grab your
javelin at it.
scanner.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. I would not want to be attacked by a turkey. What's worse, a dog? Uh-oh.
Excuse you.
Uh-oh.
Hospital. I have a PT appointment Tuesday.
Oh, it's just a reminder. I was like, what the fuck? It's a Sunday. Why is the hospital calling
It's an
you?
automated message.
Stupid. So, what? You have PT when?
Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday. And Thursday. What's the point in doing PT right now?
Try and get as strong as I can before the surgery, so it's
You get broken down again.
get broken down again. So the recovery time's quicker after.
Mm-hmm. Is
Or
that what
so
they're
the
telling you?
hospital-
Is that how they're milking the money out of you?
I was gonna say so they can get their money.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
So,
like.
how, when are you looking to come back?
End of May, beginning of June.
Okay, that's not too
Lazy
far.
ass.
Yeah,
That's not too far away. I thought it was going to be later.
I think that's the earliest I can come back. Something like that.
You'll make them make you
You will make them pay.
You'll make them let you come back.
Yeah,
Pretty much like what I had to do.
yeah.
So fuck this.
I'll start the filing process instead of like a week before, like a month before, so I can turn that in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh if Daddy gives him light duty anyways.
He won't. He already denied him.
Yeah.
Which maybe he will. I'm put in for it again for sure.
Yeah.
Because what's it going to hurt? Situations changed. You know what I mean?
It was funny because I have Sped bought me and my dad festival tickets to Sonic Temple.
Yeah.
And that's like the weekend before I want to come back.
Not anymore.
Well,
oh yeah, well it's the weekend before. I plan on coming back.
I'm saying you won't be coming back that weekend now.
no, he won't.
No, I'll just come the week after.
Yeah. Just tell the doctor, how about this day?
Yeah.
They'll do that.
Yeah, but like what?
Oh, yeah, they
it's like
will.
how? When do you think you can?
Just
do
request
you
off that
think?
weekend.
Why?
Just to be safe.
No, I can just put my return to duty in the week after the festival.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's why I'm sped.
Yeah, I'll just say I can come back the
Doctors don't care.
22nd of May.
yeah.
So
I mean, you could go to the doctor today and say, "Hey, I don't feel good. Can you write me a note to be off for a week?"
yeah, I got COVID.
They don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no quarantine. There's none of that shit. No.
Yeah, we don't do it anymore because it was.
There's no mandatory quarantine. You can say, "Hey, look, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to stay home."
Yeah,
for a
if
few
you're not
days."
feeling
Yeah.
well, that's one thing. But if you're
You got COVID, it's kind of
but
like
you're fine,
yeah.
they don't.
Just go to work.
It's not even
You're
a thing.
fine.
Yeah, so that doesn't work.
Yeah. So the lockdowns weren't needed.
Are we gonna go there?
Do you guys have a specific dream from like a long time ago that you remember and is like very vivid and like
I was fighting zombies with Abraham Lincoln.
What the fuck?
was that when like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter came out? Was it
No,
about
I've never
that
seen
time?
the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
It's kind of
So
kind of fun.
that movie was so over the top.
I just
oh, it is. It's kind of
I've
fun.
never
though.
seen
it's
it.
kind of like
Never heard of it.
it's kind of like
Oh, it's
Nazi
good.
zombies, but I meet up with Abraham Lincoln, like two other people, and then we escape the zombies onto a bus, and then it's kind of like the bus is traveling down.
Yeah, there's a whole scene in Abraham Lincoln on a train.
Yeah, it's great.
It's like,
It's a fun movie.
yeah, it's funny.
I don't doubt that. I've just never seen it.
Have you started watching Resident Alien? Okay.
Watch the first season.
Oh,
Well,
come on.
get
And
on
then,
it.
well, then
He's getting on
Avatar,
it.
and then Avatar came out, so I binge watched
I still
Avatar,
gotta finish. I got 2 more episodes to watch.
and then
of that.
I am watching the animated series, and I'm watching the sequel series.
Well, you need to fucking get through Resident Alien
No.
because that is a way better show.
Fuck no.
It is hilarious. There's some really good stuff in there.
And he watched Airbender and all that other.
Well, no,
Bullshit.
I'm still watching Airbender.
Yeah, see?
I'm also watching Halo, which I'm enjoying Halo.
That's on Paramount though.
Yeah,
On
Yeah.
Paramount.
you
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
yeah, you do. Pretty sure I gave you.
You give me Peacock.
Oh,
This just happened now.
Text me later. I'll send you the login.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm not
There you
getting
go.
rid of Paramount. So
No, Paramount's actually pretty decent.
the only thing I don't like about Paramount is it wants to do trailers on every fucking thing.
Everything.
And so, like, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, but every time I click, it blacks out.
No, it's not
like,
your Wi-Fi.
motherfucker, like, let me turn that off.
It's not your Wi-Fi. Are you using a Fire Stick?
No, Roku.
Okay. Well, it's terrible on a Fire Stick. But yeah, you're off.
Go ahead. Tinkle.
So are you. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if you were going to hold it for him.
But yeah, like,
He might need help.
So what I actually found I do is I have the Roku remote app on my phone. And so I'll go to Paramount through that.
And stream it that way.
Find out what I'm looking for. And then, because that way it doesn't do the trailers on my phone. So then when I hit that, it'll automatically go to that movie.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Have you seen the new Adam Sandler movie that just came out on Netflix?
Netflix.
no, I didn't know there was one.
Yep, Spaceman.
He has like a 10 movie deal with Netflix.
Oh yeah. But
I just
most of
watched
the
it.
ones that he has come out with are trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a Netflix movie, it's trash. But like Uncut Gems, and
That was okay.
there's another one about him as like a basketball scout I heard was pretty good.
I did
That wasn't bad.
I did reactivate Peacock so I could watch Oppenheimer. So if you want to jump back in on that, you can.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
It
really
had
enjoyed
boring
that
parts, so I was like spacing
Yeah,
out.
I meant to rewatch it, but I didn't get a
But
chance
even the boring parts, like they were purposeful.
They did him dirty.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
His idea.
what?
Huh?
His idea.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's
yeah,
what he's
like,
that's what he's saying.
throwing
Like
him
it's
under the bus.
Oppenheimer's idea. The whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he built it because he wanted to drop it. I'm like,
No,
they portrayed him in that movie that he did.
No, he definitely did not. At least, like you said, in that movie, who knows? And I liked it because it's that guy from Peaky Blinders.
yeah. Cillian Murphy.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's good.
I liked him as Scarecrow in the Batman movie.
Jonathan Crane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was in every Christopher Nolan Batman.
Yeah.
Actually, he's in
He's Johnny Depp to Tim Burton.
yeah.
Oh okay.
Him and Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Caine's been almost in every single Christopher Nolan film. And same with Cillian Murphy.
But that happens a lot. You know, producers know the actors they like to work with and want to keep working with them.
Martin Scorsese and Leo and Robert
Jesus.
De Niro. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know movies.
You don't?
No, I don't watch movies.
You're not a movie guy.
I'm not a movie.
I just watched Code 8 Part 2.
Oh, is that any good?
Yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't even
two
know
parts.
what the first one
Well,
is.
clearly, if you watch part 2.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't like bill it as like it was a two-parter, so I was,
Yeah.
I watched the first one. Like, yeah, it's interesting. It's another one of those like superpower movies, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's with the Amell brothers.
The who?
Amell. Stephen Amell. The Arrow. Green Arrow.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got everybody has like their own, like people have telekinesis, some people have electricity powers, and
Yeah.
it's in a world where you have to register yourself if you have them.
Yeah.
And if you use them without registration, you can go to jail. Illegals.
Hey. I say crossover in Texas.
I just saw something about that.
What?
An illegal or
registration.
They're putting like a bill in, like if you own land on the border, you can shoot them.
Jesus?
I like it.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Yeah. That's interesting.
I don't think that's going to get passed.
I don't know.
In Texas?
Is that a Texas law?
Okay, Texas,
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Texas bill.
Yeah.
I mean, Texans are
If
so
they're
good and
on your
happy
land,
anyways.
you can shoot
I'm
them.
gonna say it's like, oh, stand your ground. I felt friend.
is,
that 5-year-old that crossed the border. I was afraid.
Well, there are places where like you have to have like markers up because you can shoot them if they're on your.
If they're in the zone, you can shoot them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
AutoZone.
Get in the zone.
AutoZone.
Yeah, but they have signs up then, right? Like
You're gonna have to, yeah.
Are they in English or Spanish? Because that could cause a problem.
fucking English.
It's gonna be in English. You're coming into America. Speak American, damn it.
He didn't even speak English. He said speak American.
Goddamn right. Oh shit! Southern came out.
So when did you hear about this?
I think it was like last week. I read an article on it.
And you didn't say nothing?
No.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Well, it just popped back up in my brain.
Just popped up. Oh.
We were talking about illegals, so he's like, "Oh yeah, I just heard about that."
Yeah.
ADHD kicked in. Oh, we found out last week that you have ADHD because we went to a restaurant for a fish fry, and on the way back, you tried to tell a story for 20 minutes.
That's been known since I was in high school.
He tried to tell a story about the girl he was talking to because he has a girl he's talking to and a friend that's
all my business out
and
there
a friend
like
that's a
that.
girl.
Yep.
Trying to talk.
And a friend that's a girl.
Yeah.
They definitely don't get along.
They don't know.
Well, hold on. What does it matter if it's a friend that's a girl and a girl you're talking
I'm always
to?
tell the girl I'm talking to, hey, I have a friend that's a girl that's irrelevant. Like, I don't bring her up and talk.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's exclusive with the girl he's talking to, and they've met. It's just he has a female friend and someone he's trying to hook up with.
A female friend that gives him head.
Well,
Now that's a different situation.
Homie head is no big deal.
Homie head.
He just doesn't want the girl that he's talking to.
This conversation though I had another topic that we brought up, and so this kind of transitions into it.
Transitions.
The way that men communicate versus way women communicate.
What?
Men are a lot more vocal about it.
It's not that we're more vocal; we're more direct.
Yeah, get to the point.
Straight to the point. Yeah.
And
Girls don't like
this
that.
came up because
how did this?
So my wife tells me, like, right before we're going to bed, oh yeah, I went to, I got the update from the doctor. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm waiting for her to tell me what happened. She tells me this whole story about the day leading up to going to the doctor, and then tells me what happened after the doctor, but doesn't tell me the part about what I was actually listening to the conversation about until I actually had to say, okay, what did the doctor say?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to have surgery. I'm like, okay. That's all you had to tell me.
That was a 15-minute conversation that could have stopped.
It's not that I don't care about the rest. That's just women in general. They have a tendency to, because it's not just my wife that does that.
Do you talk to a lot of girls?
Yes, I have female friends.
Talk to consistently.
Yeah.
Well, and then you bring that up.
Do you tell your wife about your girlfriends?
Yes.
And so we kind of brought that up too.
Yeah.
Like, how come if you have a significant other, as the male, you are not allowed to have friends who are of the opposite sex?
Yeah.
It's
okay, that depends on the girl you're dating. More
I
than
agree.
anything.
I understand, but there's always that like
it factor.
There's
in the
always
back of your head.
there's always that suspicion. The other girl's like, I'm sorry, you talked to who? It's like, I've fucking known her for 30 years or whatever.
I've known her since I was 10.
Yeah, she's a friend. Like, they have an issue with that. But if she was like, oh, I have, my friend who's,
who I've grown up with,
whose name is John.
He's just a guy.
Yeah,
he's
just a friend. Yeah, you don't have the right to say anything about it because
you're really insecure.
Which is really
you know
funny
that?
Because guys know how other guys think, and we're going,
hell yeah.
He's playing the long game.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah, because as soon as you guys break up, who does she go to?
Well, and it's not, once again, it's not in every case, but yeah, there's always that one guy.
Or even not broken up while you're still together.
There was actually a poll of that. Girls do have like a plan for that.
A rebound?
Yeah, actually.
It's called a roster.
There's been
like their closest guy friend is probably who they're going to go.
Their fallback guy.
No.
Yeah. There's also like issues with women check out of a relationship before they tell the guy that they're in the relationship with.
Yeah.
Like they're already moved on to the next guy, and then they get upset when the guy's upset because you left him. It's like
and they don't give you any sign. They just
it's like work. They don't give you a 2-week notice. They just fire you.
Basically,
You're cut from the team. Not next.
Sorry.
We need post office rules here.
I mean, they checked out of the, they quit the job months ago and still collecting a paycheck. And then, they got a severance package, and we're like, fuck, the company just went bankrupt.
They're not hourly. I find that to be wrong.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Women, communicate. Tell us what you were actually thinking.
You're supposed to know.
We can't fix things we don't know, and we're definitely not mind readers. Hell, we barely listen to the voice in our head.
If we have a voice in our head.
We do.
Voices.
No.
Oh, yes. Tell us about Jeffrey.
Okay, so he's got Jeffrey and Carlos.
Yeah.
They came out
Hold on,
here.
did we just dox his voices?
How dare you?
Technically. But they don't have last names. So Jeffrey he's a vacation planner.
Yeah.
He likes to send people on vacation.
And Carlos is a take care of business.
Well, which also is Jeffrey sending
So you're
people
Moon
on
Knight.
vacation.
So you're Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Midnight.
It's a Marvel superhero that has 3 different personalities. One is like,
Is that the white face guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
White. Yeah.
How is that not racist? How is that not racist?
white face, white hood, white robe.
He's wearing a whole white hood.
Was the head up?
Yeah.
Does it come to a point on the top?
Jesus.
No.
Not on the
No,
top.
it's more like a
Like a beak.
Jedi.
Oh, like Assassin's Creed
Assassin's
hood.
Creed.
Yeah.
Closer to
Yeah.
Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed robe, yeah. But it's all white.
Yeah.
It's all white though.
Yeah.
So he's a priest.
I'm not saying we don't appreciate what you did.
No, I don't think Moon Knight likes kids.
No.
Was that a bird?
No, it's my shoe.
I
Running
was
down.
like, what the fuck?
You got a bird in the corner over there.
Right?
Probably.
Okay,
the creepy hole.
Go ahead and
The death hole.
what were you talking about?
I don't know.
This fucking dude in whiteface.
Jeffrey.
No, Jeffrey.
Carlos.
Carlos.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey
Yeah,
and Carlos.
Jeffrey.
Who was
So-
Jeffrey? Who was Carlos?
So Jeffrey, the vacation planner.
Yeah.
And by vacation planner, they don't come back from vacation.
Yeah. It's an all-inclusive vacation.
So, like in Yellowstone, they're going to take him to the train station.
Jeffrey wants to send
pretty much.
the counselor, the therapist, on vacation.
No, he already did
Yeah,
that.
he already did that one.
did that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Why am I talking about this?
he may have hinted at one point that he wants to send me on vacation.
I'm
He
not
did.
surprised about that.
He did, but we don't get to talk to Jeffrey when we want to talk to Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey just comes out.
Of the closet, or
No.
He's
not
done
that
that.
or is that Carlos?
Yeah, and so what is Carlos?
Do you even know?
Carlos
already
doesn't
said.
speak English.
He takes care
Carlos
of
isn't here
business.
right now, so he doesn't know who Carlos is.
Yeah, he's
No,
on
yeah,
the other
he
side
does
of the
say
border
that.
right now.
He tried that the other day. We were on the phone. We were on the phone, and then he said something about Jeffrey, and Florida man goes, "Who's Jeffrey?"
And then you said, what was it? Are you gaslighting me right now?
Yeah. Fucking gaslight. That's a dog whistle. It's another word that nobody fucking likes. Gaslighting
That
and
he
dog whistle.
uses.
Yeah, liberals use those words.
Or narcissists.
Only when
Oh,
It's like a defense mechanism for them.
really?
to
I'm not using it as a negative way. I'm saying
to put the blame on
somebody else.
somebody else.
Yes.
Okay, but if
Like,
we're talking about the a certain ex-president,
There was no
No!
talks about politics.
No,
though.
he was. He actually was at that
No,
time.
no. I was being.
Okay, I was
I'm talking
clarifying.
about,
I was clarifying. That
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
a
there's no
more
political talk
policy.
right now. That's
Yeah,
like
that
4
was more
hours
of a
ago.
clarification. Because
No, he wasn't.
okay,
That
You're going to
wasn't it.
confuse the diplomat using
The
that
diplomat
same-
doesn't fucking listen. We told him on the last podcast to reach out to us and maybe fucking say something. Did he?
yeah.
No.
Did anybody talk to him?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Last time I heard from him was when he just gave the thumbs up.
Yeah.
I guess
Fuck you, diplomat!
Yeah, we pissed him off.
we must have.
He couldn't wait to get out of here.
No, I don't think we pissed him off. I think
I know we did.
I think the only one that never
When both of them were out, he couldn't stand us.
That's what I was saying. I don't think he was ever really pissed off at Papa Smurf, but I know that he got pissed off at me all the time.
Yeah, he threatened to fight you. He threatened to meet you at your
fucking
CBUs and threatened to fight you.
yeah, legit.
While on the clock.
On the clock.
A legit fight. Yeah.
Which would have been great, us all showing up on our Pro Masters, just blocking off a 4-way.
Make a little octagon out of the
All right, we have 8 minutes.
We're all sitting on the roofs like, fuck. Do it.
Definitely. Roofs would be great. Great view. Gladiator style. In the middle. We're throwing rocks like, do something.
Diplomat comes out victorious. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Is this not why you are here?
No, but my and this is just my thinking. What I'm hoping. I mean, he moved away.
I hope he's happy.
I hope he is too. But I'm saying
He's
he
on the
moved
leash
away. He started at a new office. It's new everything.
Yeah, but he's
you
been
know.
there for a month now.
Yeah, it's March.
But then he's also got Bruno coming up,
True.
and he, as far as I know, is living with
Bruno.
As far as I know,
Yeah.
you know,
Sounds like a disease.
I know. So it's just one of those things. Like life moves on. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and nothing against Diplomat, but you know, I did consider him a friend when we worked with him, but I've had lots of work friends that over the years, it's like, yeah, I go to the job, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to try to keep in touch. And then it's like,
Never.
life takes over.
Yeah, unfortunately, life just seemed to take over immediately.
Yeah.
For some
Well, I think just like, we were talking about women checking out of the relationship, months in advance, I think he checked out of this relationship.
Once he got approved, he's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well,
and especially because, 31 and Florida man pissed him off real good. And
how'd you guys piss him off?
Being childish.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I mean, according to what he would say,
Because it was on like the phone calls.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I said if you need somebody to talk to, I'm here for you.
We just kept on iterating that. It's like, we're here to talk. Like, we're just, we're a support system here. We just keep, like, for an hour straight. Like, we're here to talk, man. If you got any issues.
Did he put himself in timeout?
He eventually just hung up, yeah.
He just hung up.
Oh, what did he say? He said, I don't have to have your same humor or something like that.
Because we have childish humor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
We're the young pups.
He was on this podcast with us for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew what he was getting into.
Yeah, you know what you're getting into. Jeez.
Yeah, he don't like it.
Oh, that's
Unfortunate.
well. We're still here for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, call us. We miss you.
Reach out.
We have a phone number now. You don't even have to call us directly.
He has our phone numbers.
Harass us.
Yeah.
Sexually
Reach
abuse
out and
us.
touch me.
I was an angry black man.
Oh.
At least we still have him in our hearts.
He left a big hole in our heart.
And otherwhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Wow.
now we can't
So-
talk about religion anymore. It's just
Damn,
doesn't
we
hit
can't-
the same.
I know because the rest of us are like
Whatever.
Damn it.
It doesn't hit the same.
I like when you guys got in debates about religion.
Mm-hmm.
that
It
was
was
fun.
very fun.
Yeah.
We all ate popcorn.
Well.
Just gonna shut up now.
A prospective newcomer is religious.
Who's
Is
that?
he?
I don't know
Redbeard.
what he is.
Redbeard.
Redbeard. He will be, if he does come, he'll be known as Redbeard.
He mentioned that he already has a nickname, Juicebox.
Oh, Juicebox.
Juice
That's
box.
it.
Yeah, okay. I like Redbeard.
I know. We're gonna have to debate this. Be master debaters.
Well, the other thing is, if other people locally know him by that name, that could be an issue too.
Well, you just fucking threw it
Yeah,
out
just
there
like-
already, so there's that.
Well, he's not on the
Oh,
podcast
there
yet.
you go.
He's not on the
Doxing
podcast.
people already. He's not even here.
I mean, we're technically all locals, and the people that
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean,
know us
we've
know-
told
people-
non-management about what we do.
Yeah.
People know me as Florida man.
Yeah, because I mean, they can just look at you and be like, "That's a fucking Florida man story."
Oh,
you're just the living embodiment of a Florida man story.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me something, maybe my wife, about a Florida man competition.
Oh yeah, that started in
Florida.
Jackson.
Of course, it was Jacksonville. Yeah, that's the Florida. That's the Florida's of all Florida.
Yeah.
What is
That's
it?
the Walmart of Florida.
It's a competition.
Like, who can be more Florida man?
Yeah,
It's gonna be the new equivalent of the fucking Darwin
Wipeout.
Awards.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read into it. I just saw it on one of the Florida
Some
pages
dipshit's gonna
I
be out there
follow.
trying to alligator surf or something.
Hell yeah. That means jumping on the back of an alligator and just holding on for dear life.
That sounds insane.
It's like a rodeo.
In the water.
Yeah, but
No, not in the water. I mean,
So I
once it
searched.
starts rolling, you're done.
So I searched Florida Man Awards, and the first thing that came up was a news article from Nebraska. That Florida Man Games competitors evade police, wrestle over beer.
Maybe that's what it was. I didn't read the. I sent to me last night when I was.
That looks like him. That look. The logo looks like you.
I don't know. The hair's a little too
The hair's
flowy and
different,
normal.
but that could be you.
Maybe it is him.
I'm still working on our new logo.
I did put an alligator on
Of course,
my
if
arm.
we get a new fifth, I'll have to
Yeah, I'll
change
have
it
to
some more.
figure that out.
But
You what?
I said I did hang an alligator from my arm.
Games that
It
let
was
you
a little
participate.
alligator.
I have
Not that big.
at least one idea for a shirt for us to make.
Is it a bicycle?
Poop?
Me with a bicycle?
Yeah.
Poop emoji?
No.
Poop emoji. Why poop
I
emoji?
don't know. Why not?
That's dumb.
It's a poop emoji.
They have
it's cute.
They have eat the butt challenge.
What?
Calm down.
Is it eating ass?
This is the exact
A
description.
competition of eating ass.
Calm down. We're talking about competitors must finish their pork butt platter in the fastest time
That's
Oh,
to
okay.
place highest in the initial bracket.
How's that a Florida man competition?
A lot of hogs.
Yeah, that sounds like a Kansas.
This is just in the competition.
What does the hog have to do with it?
Weaponized pool noodle mud duel
In the mud holes.
in the mud holes.
In the mud holes.
Yeah. Evading arrest obstacle course.
Now that's Florida man.
Jump over fences, through backyards, and away from actual police officers to earn your freedom.
That's fun.
No.
That's fun. I
A
like that.
catalytic converter, 2 bikes, and a handful of copper pipes race against time. The Florida Sumo is a sumo ring as you try to blast your opponent or spill the remaining beer. Looks like they're just holding a pitcher of beer and you have to box them while not spilling your beer.
Hell no, you choke it first.
I was going to say, if you drink it, does that count?
Yeah.
I've seen people that those spill challenges just put it in their mouth and then ran as fast as they could.
Exactly.
Throw it all back up.
Is this all?
It's all off the website.
And this is in Nebraska?
No, this is in St.
no,
Augustine,
this is a
Florida.
Florida
thing.
Just that article was from Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. St. Augustine.
The judges are former American gladiators.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Nitro and Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who Ice is. I know who Nitro is.
I don't know either of them.
Ice is the woman.
Okay, I remember her.
Yeah.
And judge.
A woman can't judge how much of a Florida man I am.
Is there any gator wrestling? Like
I know. I really was expecting something like that.
There was something. Oh, you're holding a gator that's during the evading arrest obstacle course.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's all encompassing.
You know what Florida man could do?
Oh yeah.
Clapping onto his arm.
Or you're gonna
Spit it out, Junior.
rob what was it? A Wendy's or something with an alligator as like the weapon.
Well, if you
Oh, I
do
did
it during
hear-
their surge pricing, you might get some more money.
Give me your money.
Not really, though. Do you know how
He threw
little
an alligator in there.
Do you know, like, people who go in and, like, rob, like, gas stations or fast food places now,
Yeah,
like,
especially
in
now.
today's day, when I did work at Wendy's. I worked at Wendy's for many years, but it was cash only. So we had some fucking money,
Yeah.
What do you have now?
But
Cards.
most
Yeah.
most fast food places and gas stations, even before we start switching over to more electronic funds.
Paywall.
Local and proud.
They always had those timed
That's the official
safes
shirt.
that only opened up at certain points in time in the day. So unless you knew when it was
God,
to be
old
opened up,
man, can you get far enough away?
Well, I zoomed in on it. But then I wanted to see what else was going on. Listen, I had a rough night. Okay, I definitely have a headache.
I was like, Sped over here had a rough night too. I beat his ass.
You won two games. I won one.
we were playing the show.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I was actually out
2024.
doing stuff. You're playing a fucking... Is 24 out yet?
No, it's still in pre-order.
All right. Because, like, I have... What did I say I have? 21?
You have 22.
22?
Yeah. I have 23.
Yeah. And I'm not about to buy 23.
No, when 24 is about to come out,
Yeah, that would be dumb.
If it's on Game Pass, I'll get it.
24 is supposed to be on Game Pass.
Yeah, then I'll probably get it.
Fucking nerds playing video games.
But
Got nothing else to do.
sports game. I will say I've played way less video games now that I've gone back to work.
I'd assume so. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially because I get home from work and I sit in my recliner and I put my feet up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. He fell asleep on my fucking couch
recliner.
last night.
No, I don't fall asleep in my recliner, but it's well, I could, but I purposely don't want to. I want to fall asleep in bed.
Right.
I don't want to wake up at 1 a.m. and then have to relocate.
That's what I did yesterday.
Yeah, but when you have to get up and go to work, well, I mean, you're always late for work anyway. So
I've been late since December.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did they give you an award yet?
That's because
You don't get an award for being
one
late.
No, his award was, hey, here's another fucking letter of warning for you.
His next one's going to be his 30-day fire notice.
Well, I kind of got bargained down. It's a really shit settlement. But anyways, that's besides the point. I bid on the other route.
My neighbor route.
Your neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still, unless he bids on one of the other routes.
I think Viking said he's going to bid on your route if you get
right. Then the next month, my route will come up.
And if I don't get my route, all four of us are going to be standing next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You need to get back to work, man.
Just the fucking four dumbasses.
That would be a fucking terrible corner right there.
Imagine if a diplomat was able to get the one next to Viking, if he would able to get that route.
That would be awesome. I actually, man, I did bid on that route. I wish I would have gotten it, but
8. Bid on 8.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible route.
No, I like it.
The ending is pretty straightforward.
The ending is the only part where there's any type of like distance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because there's the dismount section, and after that it's just it's like 15 houses, 15, and then you come back up.
There's like 21 swings on that motherfucker, but they're like 5 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
It's
by the way,
nice
earlier today I did show him my route, and I did show him your route.
Yeah, you got a long route, dude.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All 7 hours of it.
Yeah, and that
you drove them around?
I drove.
He drove.
Didn't show him my route.
I almost said, "Oh, that's Florida man's route over there." But I was like,
you said this is Papa Smurf's route, and this is Papa Smurf's route.
We were
and
driving
this
for like
is Papa
an
Smurf's
hour.
route. Yeah.
this is my little section of a route, and then
And then I've got these 2 streets right here, and then this is Papa Smurf's route.
Last night after we got done playing the show, he's like, "I want to get some snacks." I'm like, he's like, "I just want to go to a gas station," or like,
you got to pregame that. You got to be prepared.
I got McDonald's.
You got McDonald's.
Okay.
For dinner or whatever.
Did
He's
you
like,
have it delivered, or did you
No,
go get
he
it?
picked it up on the way. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, well, if we go to the gas station, will we get shot? I'm like, no, we should be fine.
Right up here?
Yeah, the one that's just down the road. I'm like, no,
Nah.
we should be fine.
You could.
The
risk is there.
The risk
for
is
sure.
there, but it's not a high risk.
But it's not.
If we were to
Your route, I could see it.
My route is
keep heading south, then yeah.
There are parts of my route
my route you definitely
that aren't great. His route definitely.
And as we were driving, because we had to drive south, I'm like, okay, ready for it. And now is when you probably shouldn't be out at night if you're not from the neighborhood.
Yeah. Luckily,
the divider between the two zones.
They all knew who I was. So when I was out late at night, which I'm not.
Well,
anymore.
the other thing is, most people are not going to mess with the postal worker.
No, but I do remember.
Not Warren.
What about that guy that wanted me to smoke weed and then he asked if I was gay?
Oh, are you?
No.
Oh. I don't know. You matched with the tranny, so.
Well, that's because I blind swipe.
He does too. Do you use dating apps?
I do.
Okay,
Don't have a
this
current one.
motherfucker. Do you do the same thing? He just
swipe.
swipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look. Just keep swiping. Swiper, keep swiping.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess, but then he ended up matching with a tranny.
And I said no thanks.
Did you though?
Yeah. I would show you the messages, but
you deleted them.
I unmatched.
You unmatched.
You matched long enough to tell the story and show proof. Then you're like, I'm done.
Should have taken screenshots.
Yeah. Because you wanted for your spank bank.
She wanted to cook for him, wanted to clean for him, wanted to be a wifey from the get-go.
He had no clue. He was like, "Oh shit!"
Perfect. It was too perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too good to be true.
Because it was a dude.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Nah.
You never know. You could have had a wonderful life.
Actually, I saw a guy at one point. He's like, you know what? I'm not gay, but I want to marry a guy because
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
No, it was like, you know, you can date whoever you want, you know, whatever. You have your own room, you know.
But I think I've seen this.
Where both
just
work.
Like, just two bros
dudes
get married, but we can date whoever we want. But we have a dual income house that we both make good money.
Benefits of
so we
you want to borrow the boat? Go take the boat.
We'll go get a boat. Like I'll have the master bedroom, and we'll add on another master bedroom, so we each have the same amount of space. And yeah.
I mean.
I don't think I'd do that.
Fucking bird shoes.
Do that.
No, because you're still married to a dude.
On paper.
That's fucking gay.
Literally,
yeah.
No.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, well, that was for insurance purposes.
Yeah.
Well,
that was part of it. Is like, you know, we can get that was the whole part of it.
Insurance fraud. Yeah.
You know, we file the insurance and, you know, or the taxes as married couple. We get the tax rebates for being married. You know, so I mean, he had a pretty laid out plan of being a heterosexual.
That's
man,
one of those like if we're like me and a brother are like 35 and still not married, kind of a plan.
Yeah,
35 or
not
40.
Me,
that's not legal.
Yeah, I'm not marrying my brother.
It's not legal.
Oh,
can you marry your hands?
Well, now
someone tried to marry a hologram. I seen that.
No,
people have tried to marry all kinds of things.
Didn't that one girl try to marry a ghost?
Yeah, I think I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Did they say
the ghost or the story?
Well, both.
Yeah. You see Ghost?
No.
The TV show?
I've not seen the TV show.
There's one in front of you. Be careful.
No,
just caught up with the 2 episodes.
He's not just because he's old doesn't make him a ghost.
No, it's the sheet I wear.
The white sheet. Here we go.
You are a Democrat, so
here we go. We're getting close.
Makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because they started the KKK.
Fucking Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. I dare you to walk into a KKK rally right now and say, you guys are all Democrats, and see what happens.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Paying attention.
The Great Swap.
The Great Party Swap.
Then we already went into that.
Well, you're the one that brought up that
it's
KKK
been a long
was
time.
Democrats.
Yeah.
Can't hold responsibility or something to start in it.
I don't. Now, are we talking about welfare?
Are
we talking about welfare now? He just rolled his eyes like, God damn.
No comments.
I told you it doesn't matter. You say whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. This table's like Vegas. You can say what you want, and when we get away from the table, it's over.
No.
Except it's recorded.
I meant, any, mine,
Ill will.
Mine and his debate earlier,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, one of the
Sped.
Well, it's not even sped. It's, we're adults having a conversation.
It's open topic.
Yeah. What?
I think one of those sanctuary cities said, you can bring in the illegals, and they'll clean your house, do yard work, all of this for free.
Yeah, it's called slavery.
And we'll give you money for it.
We'll give who money for it?
You.
Me as
The person
the
that's hiring
me
air
as the
quotes,
property
hiring.
owner.
No,
Yeah.
no. What he's talking
tax
about
write-off
is
to own
there
slaves.
was another. There was because of the influx of immigration. If you house them at your place,
House
you can
the
have
illegals, we don't house the veterans. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What's it say? So it's basically being a foster parent to illegals.
Yeah, but you get to tell them what to do and
basically
when to do
Clean
it.
your house and do your yard work.
Slavery.
It's basically indentured servitude.
Yeah.
But the government pays you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you can make them cook dinner for you.
I mean, I could use
There goes the no white dumps.
Yeah.
So I could use some authentic Hispanic fucking food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue with the homeless veterans is mostly a problem with the lack of single owner houses being available because people are buying them up for rental.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Fuck BlackRock.
Well, just one of them.
Wow, that was close.
Didn't even think about it.
See, that's the thing is, what we've found out is, just because I'm more left leaning doesn't mean that we can't have a conversation that we're going to see that there's common ground. It's just how we get there is usually the issue.
It's always curved road.
On
the road.
And especially you might not know this, but in the city that we deliver in, I don't think any of us, well, he's the only one that lives in that city. The city that we deliver in, like these beautiful, beautiful mansions that have stood for hundreds of years.
100 years ago, these houses would have been beautiful.
Even not even 100 years ago, but all these big companies are taking these fucking mansions and splitting them up and just ruining them and making it low income housing. And they're throwing like 8-10 fucking apartments in this mansion, and they just
where the entire apartment is the size of this basement compared to a house that's 3 or 4 times the size of the house.
Some of these houses are just amazing, and I drive down the street sometimes.
Well, my sister-in-law had a house that was a big old house like that they turned into. The second floor had its own kitchen. So it was basically set up to be 2 separate apartments.
Yeah,
but it wasn't originally designed as like a duplex.
Right.
It was split up intentionally.
I mean, some of these houses could just be so nice, and then you realize that you're delivering fucking 8 mailboxes in this place.
I guess
and they never put the apartment number.
My biggest issue
companies
is
buy these places up.
If you have duplexes or triplexes or townhouse condominiums or something like that, and you want to be a landlord and own those, go for it.
But those are made for that.
Right. Single family houses should not be rentable.
You can rent it as a single family
house.
No.
He's saying they shouldn't be rented at all. It should be a family owns that house.
Right. Because the problem is we have these, even in my area, every time I see a house go up for sale, some company is buying them and then turning around and renting it out.
Yeah.
And it's getting out of hand. And that's causing this
refurbishing it for cheap so they can
and then jack up the price on the rent.
Well, that's how they're trying to get rid of racism in his city.
You're kidding. It's all Section 8.
That was the back way of being racist
I know.
about it.
But no, I think it's getting ridiculous the amount of people that own 6, 7, 8 houses that are all single family houses, and then where a family could have bought that house for $100,000, and now you're and a $500-$600 mortgage, you're paying $1,200 a month for that house that you don't get to own it. And
that's rent now.
Yeah. So, I own a house, but there is a big part of me that's just like, I kind of just I kind of want to sell it and just go rent a place. And not because...
I see the perks of renting.
And I used to be like, fuck that. You are throwing your money away.
Right.
But on the flip side, when your roof is fucked, when your furnace goes out, you know, like my
come
furnace,
out of your
my
pocket.
furnace went out one winter on like fucking December 2nd.
Well, it never goes out in December.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
When a bunch of trees fall in your backyard and you have to be the one responsible
No,
for it.
I get that. I do.
and like, I don't have to take care of shit. I can be like, hey, my faucet's fucking leaking. I'm going to need you to fix this.
But the problem is a lot of people during the 90s housing bubble crash, when property values dropped,
right?
These companies went in and scooped up all these houses, and then that's when we started to see this rise in costs.
I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just from my own perspective.
There just needs
I'm
to be
not going to sell my house,
Right.
but I just like, man.
Pros and cons.
Yeah.
If you're not saying an outright ban, because we'll never get anything, but there definitely needs to be a limit of how many single family houses one person can own. Especially when we talk about the rising homelessness problem in this country, the rising VA homelessness. Our country was built on immigration. I do say you need to do it the right ways, but we still need to be allowing people to come into this country and live
legally, though.
Well, that's what he said.
That's what he just said.
He did say the right way.
Oh, did he? I only heard.
He only heard fucking illegals.
But I didn't even say illegals. I said the right way. I didn't even use the word legal
That's
or
true.
illegal.
Yeah, no, he did say the right way. He did say the right way.
He's just trying to poke.
Yeah.
But he's not, I mean, he's not wrong. And I do agree. If you want to do it the right way, yes, there is
a right way.
Because there have been some, more liberal cities that have tried to do situations where they've given homeless people a house, and they've shown that those people that were given an opportunity to live in a house, and had like a year or so of no bills, were able to reestablish themselves in society and then become productive members of society. And that's the problem, is we have people that, it's hard to get a job when you're home. You're homeless.
Sure.
Because you need to have a checking account for your direct deposit that everybody wants to do now. You have to have an address. Right. And if you don't have those things,
a shower,
that's a need.
You get turned away. You don't even get a chance to get a job. So I mean, and like I said, I know it's socialism and bad big word, but we do need to look at this issue of all these houses that are vacant
but here's the thing.
and owned by people for rent that nobody can afford, and say, look, we'll buy the house off you. The government we're going to buy these houses off you. And we can focus on the veterans. I don't care who we focus on, but start focusing on people, getting them into these houses and helping them establish themselves back in society.
How about we focus on our own people?
And that's really where it doesn't need to just be veterans, but American citizens need to come first.
I don't care where we start, but we need to start focusing on helping these people reintegrate into society. Because some people that are homeless, there are those homeless people that are just completely cracked out drug addicts, or have so many mental illnesses that they can't even hold down a job even if they were given the opportunity. They're out there. I'm not denying that.
Put them in a camp.
Anyways. But
I'm just kidding. Are they going to a shower?
I'm kidding.
But there are.
It worked so well 80 years ago.
There are people that just we've talked about this before. One bad accident can fuck you. Most people don't have enough money for an accident. Yeah. So, and then all of a sudden, you were a successful worker, you paid your taxes, did all that, lived in a house, had a car accident, were laid up for 6 months, a year, and you lost your house, and now you have nowhere to live, and now you're also without a job, and it's by no fault of your own, you're homeless. And those are the kind of things we need to start focusing on in this country.
I won't let you be homeless 31.
Okay, thank you.
I wouldn't.
And I agree that, if we took the money that we spend to Ukraine or Israel or whoever else and use that money to help them, I'm all for that. I say focus on our people first.
No, we've definitely talked about this. We need to.
But I also feel that we need to keep to keep Russia from taking over Ukraine, we do need to help them. I don't care if we're just
handing their land first.
Yeah. Even if it's giving them, our old junk weapons and shit, I don't care.
Or the ones we left in Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, those are already picked up by the Taliban.
Yeah, those
what, the 600,000?
Those have been picked up and used. Yeah.
Yeah, they're being.
But yeah, you know, there are solutions that doesn't involve us sending troops over there, and there are ways to not keep sending them billions of dollars all the time. I agree.
Didn't he just ask for more money after
Zelensky? Yeah, he sure did.
Don't worry, they'll get it.
Yeah. Every time they ask, they get it.
Well, I mean, we haven't even been able to pass a budget, so
Yeah, but this time he's asked a couple times now and hasn't gotten anything else.
What's he using the money for?
Wars are expensive.
Yes, but like we're not seeing any progress.
Well, we're not like sending them cash. We're sending them armaments and stuff. So
assets.
Yeah,
I know.
So when we say we're sending them like $100 billion worth of, you know, we're not sending
like
them. We're not writing
guns, bullets.
Yeah, we're not writing them a check and say, "Here you go, have fun." You know, go to Walmart.
I did see. Speaking of, Biden is actually sending in humanitarian aid.
Yeah, they just did an
Gaza.
airdrop.
Good.
Yesterday,
yeah,
I think.
Actually, I heard about that. They did a drone drop of food, and then Israel attacked where the drop was.
Yeah,
because he made it so public and so well known.
Yeah, but you know what? Fuck that.
No, that's Israel.
I
being
understand.
A dick. That is, you know,
that's Israel being fucking ignorant. I mean,
yeah. Biden's inactivity on calling out Israel for that is pissing me off. You know, I voted for him because he was better than the other choice, but I don't like him as a president either.
He's not the president. I'm agreeing with you.
He's the puppet.
There are some people, I love watching their brains twitch when they go, well, Trump's still the president. Then why is he running for another term? He can't.
That's a good question.
Hashtag not my president.
Look, people said that about Trump when he got elected. He's not my president.
No, right. That's where.
And people did the same with Biden. You know, like it or not, they are the president, and you know we're never going to like everything they do.
Did you assume their pronouns?
Ooh.
That's very insensitive.
You assume their pronouns are they, them?
Nikki Haley is he, him.
They're
Michael Obama.
Those two are older than pronouns.
Good God. That's not a lie. That's not a lie at all.
Speaking of older than, you know, Mitch McConnell, he's actually older than Biden.
Fucking glitch. Yeah, he said he's not going to run for re-election.
Yeah.
So his term will be up in January of 2027.
Yeah. He'll be 86 years old when he's not.
Long.
That's what we said.
I hope he doesn't make it till Christmas.
Don't be like that. I always get it.
That'd be the best.
One of these times he's going to glitch and not come out of it. Yeah.
He's going to go red ring.
Yeah, he's going to go fucking the ring of death. Yeah. Xbox, for those of you who don't know what that is.
But yeah, that'll be the greatest Christmas present if he dies before that.
Whoa.
Man, wishing death.
It's not the first time I've done it.
Ouch.
This will be the first time at work, though.
Well, that's like, you know, catching fish in a goldfish in a fucking small. You're gonna get it.
Maybe not. They're fast.
Not when you drain the water.
Slippery little guys.
It's true. But then you can't have a pet.
Well,
I always forget to
the
feed
goldfish I buy are food for my turtle. So
fish are friends, not food.
Like my
Tell that to
dog
my turtle.
reminds me, or else I'd forget.
I would say you have the attention span of a goldfish, but
Wait, your turtle eats goldfish? I thought they eat like crickets and shit.
no, my
Turtles are disgusting animals.
So are you.
Wow.
Tortoises live on dry land and usually eat crickets and other insects like that. But my turtle's an aquatic turtle, so
He's special? He's special?
hey, mommy say he's special.
he's 20-year-old red-eared slider that I picked up from a construction site.
So you fucking kidnapped a turtle?
He kidnapped a turtle.
Yes, I did.
That's what I got out of it.
Yeah.
Why?
was a
Why would you
hatchling.
do that?
So I almost hit it with the lawnmower.
And why didn't you pick it up and put it in a body of water right next to it?
Why didn't
Because
you
the
chuck?
closest body of water was a water treatment plant.
Why didn't you chuck it in
And?
the body of water?
It's clean water.
Not.
I wasn't thinking.
Necessarily.
I felt bad and I took it home and it's been my pet since.
What's his name?
Lucifer.
Smallest. Santanas. Lucifer.
He got that nickname the first time I fed him fish, and he ripped the fucking head off and let the fish just be there on the bottom of the tank, headless.
So he just did it just to kill it,
Yeah.
not even eat it.
He ate it later, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 5 fish, and the first one he caught it right in the middle, just ripped its head off, and then swam and caught another one.
Wow.
Oh my God, you're a fucking devil.
Yeah, because he's fucking pissed off. He got kidnapped.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah, I would be pretty pissed off.
You put like a hog in.
He's lived in 3 different states.
Get a nice pork butt in front of you. You can eat that.
He's more traveled than most people.
Nice pork butt.
Love eating pork ass.
Is that why you like bigger girls?
Ooh, do not like the big girls.
I'm going to have to tell my wife, like, can we have pork ass for dinner?
Hold on.
Who is she?
Hold on. I'm not saying big girls. You don't have to like big girls, but girls got to have some meat on her.
I'm not. Yeah, not like skin and bone.
Okay. I was just wondering.
No.
I mean, you swipe right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to picture it.
I don't have.
Now, what did you see the phone that as you're swiping, or did you just imagine?
I was holding it with my left hand when I did it.
Do they have apps that just like auto swipe?
I don't think so.
No, but there are like machines that.
Yeah, he could make a machine.
Yeah.
That just does this.
That's dumb.
Why?
I don't understand.
If you're that lazy, you shouldn't be dating.
Well,
No, you gotta swipe through all of them.
I just don't understand why you would just swipe right on everything. Like, you have no standards.
Clearly not.
No, you do.
You do the same thing, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that.
No, you do when you're going through the matches. It's like, oh, that's a big girl unmatch.
But why waste the time?
But yeah, why not?
Because it's a lot faster to go like this and then go through the matches and just clear them out.
So do you match a lot?
Are you a matcher?
A matcher?
Match a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
So my question is,
I don't do it that
do you
often
think females
anymore.
do the same thing?
No.
Probably not.
No, they sit there with their friends like, oh my God, what about this guy? What about this guy?
Did you pay the $500 for your...
Hell no. Tinder.
That is so fucking stupid.
Do you pay for...
No. Why pay for them when they're free?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how
You get
that all-
limited swipes.
Right, so even more of a reason to maybe be a little more...
Use them wisely.
Yeah.
Nah.
Now, you get limited swipes in a day?
Yeah. Sometimes there's some that are 24 hours and then there's some that are 12 hours.
Are you talking about the same app or different apps?
Different apps.
Okay. So, but Tinder...
I don't know what time that is. I think it's like 24.
All right, and then what else you on?
Hinge and Bumble.
Bumble.
Bumble. But Bumble, you're just swiping and hoping that she talks to you, right? Because you
Yeah,
can't...
that's the one.
They always match and then hi.
Yeah.
It's like
Is it AI?
No, he's saying how the women all they say
and
is
then
hi.
on their profile on Tinder, they'll be like, "Don't just say hi," because you've run into the same people.
That that is a good point, though. Like, how do you start a conversation with someone on a dating app? Like, what do you say? Like,
I think you're
Netflix and
pretty.
chill?
is that really like?
No, huh?
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, there's probably people that do that. Are just like, hey, want Netflix and chill? No,
yeah.
okay. Next.
Well, I mean,
There is a dating
technically
app
the whole point
for
of
that.
Tinder is
was for
was
just
that.
hookups. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like new apps that are like that, I guess.
But Tinder's not necessarily like that anymore.
No, because the girl, I want somebody. Well, you have like an option to choose what you're looking for, like, and it goes into your bio.
So out of your days,
Looking for
your
like
days worth of swipes.
short-term, long-term partner,
He's not used to wearing headphones.
casual.
Dude, even me, I'm like, my ears are starting
So
to
your
get
days
sore.
worth of swipes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of your days worth of swipes, how many matches do you think you get?
I don't know.
It all depends on the day.
Yeah.
Well, just like an average. 2, 10?
You're asking the two dumbest people at the table
I know.
to average. Nothing personal.
My name is Sped.
Exactly. So I said nothing personal.
And, and if you're talking to someone, are you still swiping?
I don't know.
It all depends.
Yeah. Depends.
Mission dependent.
I think I would. until I actually
Until it
hooked
starts-
up.
it still starts
until it actually
becoming
becomes
serious.
something I would, I mean, you're on there to find someone. So I mean,
Depends what it says.
in this example, when I go fishing, I caught a fish, but it's not the one I want, so I throw it
Throw it
back.
to your turtle.
Well, it's like I just,
It's too big.
it's like I just went on Bumble. Like, what was it? Last week. Started swiping, matched with the girl.
Yeah.
And figured out we've been friends on Snapchat for like 4 years.
No shit.
Yeah. She's like, why did we already have each other as friends? I'm like, I don't fucking know. That was 4 years ago.
I was a different man.
COVID were wild times.
Don't remember you.
So are you swiping location based?
Yeah.
You
Okay,
can
so
change
when you're at work and you're swiping, you're getting for where you're working, not for where you live.
You can also get a
It's like a
range.
radius.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can set up to like 25 or 50
Let's
miles.
be honest, you don't want shit where he lives.
You got
Depends on your
Youngstown.
standards.
Well, no, because it
Youngstown?
depends on how far out he sets it. He could get stuff that's up here and
Yeah.
further north.
Right.
So
Typically, it's around 25.
Miles.
Yeah. That's about from
His
here.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. Okay.
Have one on Bumble that's pending.
But you have to wait for her to say something
Yeah.
or him.
Her.
How do you know? It's pending.
Them.
You don't know.
Touche.
Yeah.
Yeah. First thing I ask, what are you? Boy, girl. You got something between your legs?
So that's interesting. So when you did match with this tranny,
is that not the first thing you asked?
No,
did you know right off when the match was there? Like, were they honest about that? Like, or
No.
how did that work?
well, I could tell by the profile picture.
Was it an Adam's apple?
Yeah, the Adam's apple.
But could you really tell, or did you have to find out?
No, I knew right away.
As soon as he got the notification that she matched with him, he went back and saw it was a tranny.
Yeah.
Pre-operative.
I'm going to have
very
swiped if I
observant. Like,
knew.
if you saw, like, I'd be like, nope.
Well, he doesn't do that. He just swipes.
Yeah, just
So what if they were post-operative and they didn't tell you?
Well, we had this discussion before.
I know.
you
I
can
just
tell
don't
in their
remember what-
face.
Not always.
Not necessarily.
No.
Well, I got a gaydar for that.
Usually, if you have a gaydar, that means that
Yeah.
you are gay to begin with.
No.
No.
Like, no, you can tell by faces.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
No, I'm with him on this one. That you don't necessarily
Because
know.
some have a feminine, like a male will have a feminine face.
We work with some
Yeah.
people like that.
Yeah, so if they transition, you may not be able to tell.
Yeah.
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 So it just looks like a feminine
Depending
face.
how far along they are and how early they started their transition, I can guarantee there are some out there you could not tell.
I mean,
Maybe.
his sister, he can
Yeah.
still tell.
Well, that's a
because she
little,
has
that's a
the
little
beard.
different.
That's different.
That's different because
Wait, she has a beard?
No,
No, yeah, I didn't think
no,
so.
she's a lot like 31 can't grow shit.
It's okay.
I accept
You
it.
could grow a dirt stash like your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
Nah, it's more of a true.
no,
pedo
but it was
stash.
it was
Oh,
funny.
is it bad?
It's more of a true pedo stash. Yeah.
So she had been. Speaking of my sister, so I haven't seen her since she started the
She
transition.
texted me.
Did recently or
No,
the first one or
No, well, yeah. I after
Okay.
she texted me and I said I was wearing khakis,
Yeah, but
and then what did she say? Hold on, she has something. She said, "Y'all almost killed me 3 times yesterday."
yeah, that was
She was listening to the podcast.
yes.
when you said you used to have a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, we were talking about brothers. I said, I don't have a brother. She died.
that's what it was.
Oh, no, I said,
You killed your
I
brother?
said he died. But I know my sister's going to be listening to this and she's going to find that funny. I actually had somebody call and ask for my sister, but using her old name.
The old name.
And
Did you say he's dead?
yeah, I did. I'm like, I haven't heard. Actually, I said I haven't heard from him in years.
You should say that, but you say that about your dad when you get those timeshare phone calls.
Well, that's actually true, though.
I know.
But yeah, when she showed up at the house, the first thing I said to her was, "You still look like my brother."
No.
She's still.
And I'll tell you, it's funnier that I can talk about her as a her when she's not around, but because of the visual of me seeing her as my little brother, I kept I dead named her.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
It wasn't intentional.
Wow.
Like I said, okay, I'll see you later, bro. And I'm like, oh, God damn it, sis.
Wow.
No, it wasn't intentional.
Wow.
It's because
misgendering.
my entire life.
But those two used to
until-
actually like fucking fight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So up until a little over a year ago, or not even a year ago.
I don't
I
remember
think
when
she started
it was.
transitioning at her birthday last year.
Okay.
So not even a year ago, she was my little brother.
Yeah.
So you're talking 40 years of having a little brother to now having a little sister. There's a lot of memories there of her being my brother. So yeah, it's easy for, like I said, me to talk about her as a her when she's not around, but that visual of seeing her, I can't, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around seeing the person that was my brother and I accept her as who she is, but my brain is still saying, no, that's your little brother. It's kind of weird.
Is she tall and skinny?
Yes. Yeah, she's taller. She's taller than me.
It just seems that she would be like tall and skinny.
Yeah, she's
Can you get a
actually
boob job?
She's starting to grow some, but I think I still have bigger tits than her.
Is there something you need to tell us?
I'm fat.
Yeah.
I got man boobs.
Yeah. Movies.
Movie.
I was just wondered.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is a nice little wrap up. I hope she's not driving while she listens to this next week.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I said, we've been going for a while.
Yeah, we're like 3 hours in.
No, but
2.5.
2:20.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any parting words for us, Sped?
Thanks for having me on, guys.
So-
That's about it.
Yeah, it was
That's it.
Nice and short.
pleasure to actually meet you.
Didn't want to throw some more punches.
No, I feel like we're throwing early enough. And
all the main punches were thrown around.
Yeah. You threw the gauntlet down quick.
That was fun. I was really disappointed that we didn't have any popcorn.
Yeah.
Didn't think it would get this bad.
No, I mean,
Maybe
I think,
next time.
I think, he's listened to the podcast. I think he was a little itching for a conflict.
no comment.
Because he started it before we even started the podcast.
Well, my brother tells me, my 31 tells me that you say whatever you want. There's no filter.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
true.
all right, well,
Yeah, no,
And we don't care.
no, I have fun.
that was fun. Good time.
But our mom put a filter on him.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work.
It simmered down.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we said what we had to say. We had a good debate, and we
At
moved
least you
on to
guys
the next
didn't
topic.
threaten to fight each other.
That was fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Again, contact us on the phone number. I guess maybe Facebook.
Yeah,
Maybe?
show some life on that thing, and I'll actually use it more.
Right. Yeah. But the phone number, hey, that's give us a holler. Let us know how much you hate us
Or love us.
or love us.
Man, hate sounds better.
Yeah. We
Hey.
deserve the hate.
I mean, hate mail's fun.
Oh yeah.
Because then we can talk shit back. I'll
Yeah.
talk shit back. I'll text you back.
Well, once you get the phone, because the phone will stay here.
Yeah, phone's gonna stay here, so
Yeah.
I'm not. It literally just sat in my house. I didn't even like when his sister texted. It took me forever just to keep texting back because I'm like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, we're not having full on conversations on that thing.
Yeah, I mean when we're recording, sure, but not during my normal life.
So
Yeah, because you don't want to use the Samsung anymore anyway.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that fucking nasty
I turn
device.
that fucking thing on and I'm like, how do I use this?
Yeah, you had me type in the Wi-Fi. I'm like, holy fuck, hold on.
I know, like I'm like swiping like we do, the gestures you use with the iPhone, and I'm like, it's not working. I don't know how to use this. I mean, it works. It's got Wi-Fi. There's no SIM card in it. There's nothing. So You can call 911 if you need to. If you're stuck down here without your phone, it'll still call 911.
Do you have Life Alert?
No.
No.
Do you have Life Alert?
Damn right he does. Yes, ARP.
That's not the
Did
same.
you say he's DRT?
AARP.
AARP.
That's when you know you're getting old.
He's been a member of AARP forever.
No, only a couple years.
He's the founder.
Forever.
He's a CEO.
You don't.
So we should let you go from AARP.
He's a CEO.
Look, check it out. It's super cheap, and you get discounts in hotels and anywhere you travel, and you don't have to be over 55 to get those benefits. So if you want to travel, it might be worth looking into. That's all I'm saying.
I can't. That part of FDR's plan didn't follow through with me. Fucking Ronald Reagan.
Okay, but you'd use the discount for your military and stuff.
I do use that.
Yeah. So what's the difference between that and
I
having?
use the hell out of that.
Yeah, I know.
Because he put his life on the line.
Yeah.
He deserves it. Just because you're old doesn't mean you deserve everything handed to you.
Yeah, boomer.
I paid for a subscription to it. It was like $20 for 5 years.
Boomers.
That's super expensive.
Yeah. Entitled nowadays. They're more entitled than Gen Z.
You know.
They gave you a participation card.
It's actually a digital. I don't have the confidence.
Oh, it's digital. Oh shit! Old people know how to use those.
Yeah.
Old people and their damn technology can't get them off it.
Okay. You come across a lot of old people on your.
No, there's like an age range.
Oh. Can you make it old?
What's the oldest you've seen?
I don't know. Let's see.
We need to get into his phone and change it.
Just like 40 to 60.
Yeah. 60 to 80.
Yeah. 60 to 80.
Oh,
That's how I like my politicians.
I like my women like my politicians halfway in the grave.
What should we?
Hey, you hook up with
100 plus.
Oh,
let's start with
start hooking up with a 60-year-old woman. Get her to
45 sound
marry you.
good.
You might get her inheritance.
no, because I would expect 45-year-olds to be on there.
Give me a name.
I just want to know if fucking grandma's on
50?
there.
Sure.
I mean,
50 and up. Minimum 50.
yeah, minimum 50. But I want to see.
51.
Yeah, there's some women in their 50s and 60s that look damn good.
Well, yeah,
still.
but that's because as you grow older, you're.
52.
Selma Hayek.
Yeah, I mean, there's some women out there that are really good looking in their.
54.
Ugh. Are you swiping right?
No.
I don't want to mess up his numbers. I don't want to mess up his blind
I'm gonna
fingers.
laugh his mom's on
Out of
there.
distance. There's only a few on there. 113.
Okay, she's not 113.
No fucking way.
That's dumb.
No, that's probably a fake one.
She's looking for an old guy.
114.
I'm not saying she a gold digger.
Keeps going up.
I ain't saying she a broke.
Yeah, listen.
She a broke.
That number is how much he wants you to make a year.
Yeah.
Oh, minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a minimum $100,000
there's
salary.
Nothing over 60.
In this area.
Yeah, in this
Well,
area.
okay,
I maxed
but-
it out. It says go global. Nope, not paying for it.
You gotta pay for that?
Yeah.
Good God, what a racket.
Now, does that update when you go, like, if you were to go overseas? And we're just,
It'll just, you can actually set your location. Like, I know during the last Summer Olympics, they, like, people would set their location to Tokyo.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
And
Like,
then they would, and they
hell
would
yeah.
see that.
I heard of the fucking Olympics, are just a fucking
They
sex
hand
fest.
out boxes of condoms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Didn't they do that when Russia invaded Ukraine?
They've done that.
What?
Yeah, they used
out
Tinder.
condoms?
No, they used Tinder to find them.
Oh.
Why do you bring this up now?
Yeah.
It just came to my head.
We fucking talked about Russia and Ukraine.
And Tinder.
Jeez.
Slow.
I can't. We're going to wrap this up. Give us a call.
Yeah,
Tell us to fuck off.
Sped's getting tired.
I don't know. Sped can't deal with headphones
That's
on.
the headphones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
headphones.
It's my head's hot.
They're hot.
Drowning out his voices.
Yeah.
All right, I was your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm the Viking.
I'm Florida Man.
And I'm Sped.
And I'm 31.
And yeah, I guess we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I can hear again.